What is going on, RGT Army? Welcome back to the channel. Big Cloud here. We are here. It's episode 99, RGT Podcast, man. We coming at you guys live. What is going on? I missed you guys. I have not uploaded as much as I wanted to, but hey, we are here, RGT. What is happening? How you guys doing? So today's show is actually going to be me and Foxy Games UK since Craig Harris had to work and Carlos couldn't make it either. So you already know how that is. So take this as a special one-on-one type of thing, but also more or less obviously the same old, same old. So we're going to be definitely knocking out a bunch of topics, good times, and hopefully you guys enjoy. So definitely hit that like button and let's definitely get some more gamers in here and have a good show, man. So Fox, what's up, brother?
What is going on? It's Foxy Games UK and Big Cloud up in here.
Tried a little too hard, but okay.
I'm doing you, bro. I'm doing you.
You can't do me.
That's what you do. That's some MMA intro.
Oh,
Who fighting?
MMA.
Who fighting? I'm only joking. It's all good, man. I'm here. I got my Bacardi, my Dr. Pepper. I've got my I've got my JTAG voice because when I look at these Amazon bestsellers and compare PS4 to Xbox One.
Are you a go-go gamer? Is that what you're trying to say? You're a go-go gamer?
I'm a go-go gamer because PS4 is the number one on Amazon bestseller and Xbox is at 59.
No, God.
I'm going to hit some girls up as well on Twitter because, you know, I like to hit the girls up. Creep them out,
Jesus.
you know? Keep them creeping.
Guys, we here, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's up? I see y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome. Let's definitely, what's up? I see y'all. Get into the word. I sound the microphone sounds good, so we're good. All right, cool. Let's definitely get into the first topic. So, there was no PlayStation announcement today at all for the actual event at all. Shinobi, shout out to Shinobi. He is a Twitter user. He actually tweets a lot. He's well known in the, I guess you can say in the industry, right? He usually leaks a lot of stuff. He put out one tweet and I thought, oh my God, here it is. And I go to the tweet and he goes, PlayStation meeting, you know, it's PlayStation meeting, whatever. You click on it and go, oh my God, it's happening. And it goes, it happened 7 years ago. To this day, I'm like, oh, you bastard. And then everybody pretty much tried to, was clickbaiting the whole meeting thing. Me personally, I looked at it, I was like, it didn't piss me off, but I was like, damn, there was still no meeting announcement. And this is kind of going to go into a topic that we're definitely going to talk to with you guys and have some fun with. But let's definitely get all the PlayStation meeting stuff out the way, I guess you can say, too. So what's your thoughts on no PlayStation meeting, Fox?
Well,
announcement.
You know, insiders, leakers, ain't nothing leaking around here but brain cells, man. That's all that's leaking around here. You better call Mario, he the plumber. Fix it real good, real fast, real tight.
Yeah, there's like control leaks. Obviously, we know control leaks, but in this particular case, nobody announced anything. It was quiet. Very, very quiet. It's been a pitch black, basically.
Who said? Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who said that Sony was going to announce it today? Did anyone from Sony say that?
Nobody. And here's the thing, too. You saw it on Twitter.
I don't know why people are mad at Sony.
Yeah. You saw it on Twitter, dude, saying there needs to be an announcement. This is back yesterday, right? They were like, there needs to be an announcement pretty much for today for PS5. And it's like, well.
Yeah, I got fooled for all of the best part of 90 seconds. But then I looked and I thought, hold on a minute. That doesn't look professional for one. It looked like it didn't look like it came from Sony, a professional organization like Sony. Two, and this is the key factor, there was no verified tick.
Yeah.
On the Twitter fucking handle.
Mm-hmm.
And I just immediately deleted. I retweeted it and immediately, within 90 seconds, I was like, Ben Johnson, Usain Bolt, just boom, gone. Because I thought, you know what? But I didn't like try and hide it though. I did confess that it did get me. Like I was fooled. Like, I didn't pretend, or I'm a man. I'm not a boy. So I did pretend, oh yeah, it got me too and everything. And yeah, we can all laugh about it. But what a wicked, shiesty, downright dirty thing to do. Knowing everybody's up in these balls and chains trying to escape this non-Sony information, data receiver motherfucker. I'm gonna get on it now. Tell you what, boy. And now ain't nothing going on but the rent.
Well, this is what happens where silence is definitely key for a lot of people. I'm glad I didn't say nothing. I ain't counting none of this stuff because, man, a lot of dudes were really putting it out there in videos, for those clicks. So, you know how that is.
I'm sorry, I've been watching a lot of King on the Hill lately. You know the reruns. I love the accents.
You love King of the Hill, see? King
Hank,
of the Hill.
Is that you, Hank? Boy, I tell you what, boy, I don't tell you when I'm going to get PlayStation 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to get around with a teraflop. I'm on a mission of teraflops, boy.
Oh, so you watch this King of the Hill. See, I'm more of I rather watch a few other shows on there. But, so that was that on PS5 on the whole Shinobi thing. So Shinobi pretty much, well, I mean, it's not like I'm calling out Shinobi or anything because Shinobi didn't really, he doesn't really work for Sony. He just played a prank on everybody today. And that was that. So that was the whole big thing.
Well, people are vulnerable.
Yeah.
Right now, and not in a way that of danger or they need help in society. I mean vulnerable because they're on the edge.
Yeah.
The edge. They're on the edge, man. They're waiting for that PS5 goodness. So all it takes is some enterprising fuckboy to make some fake ass place, and that's it. The whole of the Twitter is. I saw people having heart attacks, bro.
Really?
Virtual heart. Yeah. It was like I was wearing PlayStation VR playing Operation. I saw some virtual cardiac arrests out there. Poor people. I'm trying to say, listen, don't you got bills to pay? This is really upsetting you. If this is the most concerning, traumatic thing that is happening in your life, man, you ain't never suffered. You ain't never been through hardship. You ain't never been hungry. You ain't never been thirsty. You ain't never been dumped. You know what I'm saying? Or disappointed or anything.
It definitely shows that gamers in general are just restless. They really want that info. They really want this reveal. So Sony's not stupid. They're not going to just continue to wait it out. They're going to announce this very, very soon. They can't just afford it to go.
Yeah, but there's a limit.
Month. Yeah.
There's this limit of pushing the public psyche.
Yeah.
The collective conscious.
That's very, very true.
That you cannot overstep, And don't get me wrong, people will argue, but hold on, Sony hasn't ever promised anything. True. They said in the coming months. Yeah, but that's a PR line, man. Sony know what's going on in these Twitter streets. You don't think they got aliases up in here with some idiot names with one follower reading everybody's tweets? Come on now.
Just testing the waters, getting the word out.
Listen, not everybody you see with one follower is a nobody. You may think they're nobody, but that might just be an account they use as an alias.
Yeah. I look at the whole thing. I'm just like, I'm just like, give it time. I'm not really super rushed right now. There's so much stuff dropping for PS4. This is the crazy thing too. This is like the first generation. I would say this is the thing. Usually when you're ending a current generation, there's hardly any games, for that last system.
But there is games though, isn't there? That's the thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of games. It's crazy. So it kind of makes me think that, and again, this goes back to Paceman too, because Paceman, there was somebody who posted this on Paceman. I'm not sure if there's any truth to this or not, right? But they were talking about a state of play being on the 6th of February. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing where the state of play would focus on some PS5 aspects as well, but I'm not sure if that would actually happen. That's the thing too. So there's so much happening already out here. Games are getting pushed back, obviously, to take full advantage of the next-gen systems. It's not just because these current-gen systems can't handle it. No, they're beefing those games up and really pushing them on these next-gen systems. Mark my words.
Yeah,
these
that's
next
the thing. Go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead. I do this. I'm just giving you a cue that I'm ready to say something. It's just a cue. I'm not cutting you.
What was it?
It's like because we can't see each other, right? We can't see each other, so...
With these next
I'm banned from seeing you. My parents won't let me see you because I'm busy on Amazon looking at PS4 versus Xbox One.
Let that man live. So, these leaks in these updates, man.
My parents are so overprotective. They said you can tweet, but you can't speak.
Oh my god. Oh god, man. It's one hell of a week. Let me tell you, it's one hell of a week, guys. Everybody in the chat. I'm not even gonna say it. It's one hell of a week. But moving on. So these updates are definitely going to be a big thing for PS5 and Xbox Series X. Next gen consoles are fully taking advantage of the current gen games, as well as having updates as well. You're going to see this in full fledged going into next gen. Cross gen games are definitely going to be a thing. So keep that in mind.
Well, yeah, man, PlayStation 5, man. You know what I mean, man? I tell you what, man, it's going to be a good console when it comes out, man. I tell you what. Yeah, well, hey. That's Newcastle, by the way. British northern town. But anyway, what I was going to say is interesting what you said about there's all these games. Well, that's a consequence of the systems being the same family of hardware, right? Like PC, you know, like it's evolved. It's a PS5 is an evolved PS4 and Pro, right? It's the same x86 architecture. It's the same AMD, you know, language, if you like. It's different architecture, but you know, AMD make all their stuff speak the same language for compatibility purposes, right? So it's no surprising that there's a ton of games like this end of the generation, because it's not like we're moving into a proprietary hardware solution like another company's come up with, like PS3, right?
Right.
It's not like they went to Nvidia and thought, yeah, you're doing our GPU. Screw AMD. You know what I mean? They're not doing that. It's they're staying with the same, and it's sensible. It's a smart thing to do. Very smart. Nintendo would be smart to do that too, and I'm pretty sure they are doing that with the Switch, with Nvidia. But so it's no surprise that developers are not going to ease up, you know, with the game releases for 2020, knowing that these new consoles are coming, because they know their game is instantly compatible with the new systems, taking advantage in some cases of that system's extra power and performance, right? So it's a no-brainer, man. You can double bank, right? You can make bank on both ends of the equation. You're gonna have people that leave the PS4 behind. In other words, they are willing to trade in that console or sell it to make room for this new member of the household, right? This inanimate object they're going to worship and be devoted to like a wife. I'm kidding. But, you know, they're going to get rid of that PS4. And some people will keep the PS4 because they, you know, sometimes they keep, you know, some people completely move on. Totally new, fresh start, new generation. All the people that did that in the PS3's generation when we moved to PS4 transitioning, they were pissed. They were pissed after a while because they realized during those dry spells they had these PS3 games that they couldn't play, and they done got rid of the PS3. And I'm talking about not physical games on their digital account. All they have to do is put their, they probably use the same password, didn't they? And details ID when transitioning from PS3, maybe most people. So they got all those games that are in the download folder of the PS3 that they can't sell. And during those dry spells, when you're waiting for the likes of, because it was a long wait, it was a long wait between NAC and Infamous Second Son.
Infamous, and then it
the
got
order.
longer.
That felt like a wait to me, you know. Microsoft were dropping Halo, Master Chief Collection, Forza 2. Sony had Forza Horizon 2. Sony had Drive Club, and Microsoft were taking the piss out of them on all UK commercials, saying, "Oh, why do you want to stay on the track? You can do this and drive into the field and go here, there, and everywhere. Like this is a car club, a real car club, not some phony online broken works half-time, part-time Drive Club." And I'm not knocking Drive Club on a visual aesthetic because it's amazing. It looks better than Forza, any Forza game. If you look at it, like the weather effects, car models inside and out, trash is Forza. But Forza's more accessible. It worked day one. And that was Drive Club's downfall. It was stuck to a track compared to Forza Horizon 2. But that's not the killer. The killer was the online infrastructure was screwed up on that. You know, so there was this period of time when I don't know, I can't speak for everyone, but me as a PlayStation preferred gamer, I was looking over the fence. I was quite jealous actually for a period of time. Say, oh man, look what they're playing. Oh, look. And I'm here waiting for Infamous Second Son, or even those Neo particle effects, man. I can't wait no longer. Like PS5 revealed.
Thing is too, there were so many other games too we had to wait for at the time too. Like the Order 1886 took longer than expected. You remember that? It was supposed to be a launch title.
Oh yeah, but I could wait for that because that was glorious. Before we got, we found out it was five minutes before you finished it. Like a speed run game. It was like playing Pac-Man on speed run. Oh, it's over. Okay, never mind. But visually, before we knew about the gameplay, visually, I think people were willing to wait on that title because it still does look on another level after all these years. I mean, if you're talking about games that look like they're still on another level, if you follow me on Twitter, I went on a tweet tirade very late last night because I was on the old chiba. You know, sometimes it makes you feel creative, you know, like John Lennon. But anyway, I'm on Twitter and I'm tweeting away all of these images of females. And I got a story about that. All of these images of females, beautiful rendered females from PlayStation games, going back to PS3, to the PS4 Pro, to the future. You know, what it could look like in the future. And I started off with Beyond Two Souls, you know, Jodie.
Yeah.
Image of Jodie. Still looks stunning, even on PS3. Then I moved on to Ellie from The Last of Us on PS3. Still looks beautiful. Then it was like not Beyond. Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, with Kara.
You know, not Kara. I showed another girl, North. Beautiful. I thought North. Yeah. Actually, I found North the most attractive. If we're talking about CGI attraction, I found her the most attractive.
Oh yeah, she looked exactly like her. Well, I mean, they all look like they're actors and actresses, but she definitely stood out.
I nearly got the lubricant out, but then I realized, hey, these are pixels. These are pixels, damn it. Can't do that.
What about the Tracys?
Lord, can't do that.
Now, what about the Tracy? See, you missing Tracy?
Nah. North, man.
What's wrong with Tracy?
When I saw North, I wanted to take her south. Trust me, wonderful, wonderful looking render of a woman. But then I moved on to after that. What was it? I think it was like Death Stranding. It would have been Fragile.
Fragile.
And if you look at Fragile, right? You're American, so you say fragile. I say fragile. Anyway, fragile, my son, fragile, jolly good. But I compared Fragile to these CGI images of like an East African, beautiful goddess of an East African woman. Natural, pure, black, beautiful Nubian queen. Next to this like really pale, red-haired, beautiful, I don't know if she's Nordic or Scandinavian looking, but wherever she's from, beautiful looking Caucasian woman. The two of them are like in solidarity with each other in this image, but it's all rendered, but it looks completely real. I even uploaded a GIF of a moving animated CGI woman, okay? And in that tweet, I've just reiterated everything I've always said repeatedly, that next gen, you're looking at photorealism beyond your wildest dreams. You can see the evidence in PS4 titles, 1.8 T-flops.
Yeah.
And they are rendering Fragile from Death Stranding with such beauty. So I don't want anyone to tell me, it's going to hit a graphical ceiling. Listen, man, I tell you around here, ain't nothing leaking but brain cells.
Oh, look who joined us. What's up, Blaze? What's up, brother?
Bro, what's up, everybody? Yo, but
Braze 4K, right. You hurt my feelings, dude. You Italian motherfucker, you.
What'd I do to you, bro? What happened? I don't want no problem with no Jamaicans, dog.
You Rocky Balboa understudy you. I'm only joking.
Yo, let's do that.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing, bro. I love Italians, man. Robert De Niro's my boy. But anyway, listen. That review I did for the BenQ.
I watched that whole fucking video.
You said it wasn't real HDR. You said it wasn't real HDR.
Oh, we going to this.
Real. It's real HDR, but it's the baseline of HDR. Yes. HDR 400 is certified HDR, but it's entry level.
Yes, but it is under the certification of HDR technically, yes. But it's
bright though, but bruv, I defy you. Like to see this TV, it's so bright with HDR 400.
Is it? Right? By the way, did you say it was IPS or VA or?
It's IPS.
Oh, then I can believe that.
Super bright, bro. Yeah. It's so bright. Yeah, I have to dim that because it's like it lights up this room. I can't lose nothing in here in the dark.
Yo, but shout out to you, Foxy. Bro. First of all, you get a monitor sent to you, bro. Shout out to you, right? Bro, you know me, bro. When it comes to this 4K HDR, bro, I've invested so much time and money into it that, you know.
Do you know what, dude? I don't ask. That's why I think I get. Because I have no expectations. I don't do this expecting shit. So when you don't have expectations and you do things out of passion, whatever benefits you get. But if you do everything for motive, like, I got to have the, you don't get shit. And if you do get it, you don't get to keep it for long. You know what I'm saying?
True. That's true.
Right.
Like they sent me a $700 TV, $800 TV, £700 in the UK. They sent it to me, express delivery from fucking Amsterdam, right?
Wow. Yeah.
No, actually, I don't know if it was Amsterdam, but it came from BenQ Europe in the Netherlands, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they
That's
sent it
the
to
location?
me. Yeah, they sent it to me on the 29th of December, bro. So I literally had a great Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm not religious, but I got a kid, so I got to play along until I can tell her shit that her mama don't want me to tell her. But I'm gonna tell her. But anyway, but and she can make up her own mind. But I celebrated Christmas on behalf of my daughter's existence, put it that way. And then on the 29th of December, this motherfucker delivers this TV to my house. Really happy UPS guy said, they paying you too much. You smiling. But anyway, hands me the TV. And I haven't wanted to. I got better TV. I got a Samsung. You know the one I got.
Yes.
2016 model. I bought it for Pro.
Yeah, me and you. I think we got this. I think we
55 inch UHD light. There's a little blue light at the bottom with a silver.
I think we have the same model. I'm not sure what they call it.
We do. We got it. It's a UHD 55 inch. It came out in 2016. Everybody wanted it. It was like $2,000 or something, man, at the time. Yes. But I've got that, and that's super HDR. That's like big. That's like 600 or 800, something like that, right?
No, yours is 1,000, bro. That's HDR 10.
Well, there you go. I mean, see, there you go. I'm even being conservative on it.
Yeah.
And then I've got this Asus 4K HDR monitor that they sent me, but funny enough, they only sent it to me, not to do a review. They just sent it to me.
Wow.
They said, try out our new monitor. And they didn't even want a review. What do I have to do? They said, just try it and you can keep it.
But I like that. I like that you didn't butter them up. You're like, yeah, it has this and that. You were being fair. You were being fair about it.
I was honest about my experience, bro. It's anecdotal. Someone else might have the same set, and they didn't see the LED light bleeding a little bit through the top of the screen. Yeah. Maybe I got a model that does that because they're all different, right?
Right. All the panels are different. That's correct.
But I'm telling you my experience anecdotally, and the sound I didn't like, the music. I like the audio.
Monitors have horrible speakers, bro. They're never.
But BenQ they're literally promoting these speakers as like they want to highlight these speakers because after the review, the guy asked me to change my thumbnail because he said that's the American model. So I changed he politely asked me, "Can you change the thumbnail, Sean?" Really politely. So I changed it for him. That's why it went from white to black.
Gotcha.
Okay. Right, and he also gave me like images of like the remote control because he wanted me to show that in the thumbnail, and he also said something about great. He said great, and this is not me exaggerating, these are his words. He said great video review, very informative. You covered nearly absolutely. Well, he didn't say nearly. He said you covered everything, and he also said give me some feedback about the audio though, because he said he wants to email that department so they can make improvements. So I told him that it varies. When I'm playing different YouTube channels on YouTube, sometimes the music comes out really low and then their voices are loud, right?
Right.
Or the music's too loud and their voices are low. It depends on who's uploaded the video and what sound, they used. So I thought, I never had that problem with a set before. That's what I told him. I've never had a TV where I had to constantly change the presets when I'm watching YouTube. It's fine for gaming. It's fine for watching, music videos. You know what I mean? But when you're watching user content, it's too variable. It's like surround sound mixed down into stereo. Like you miss some sound.
Depending on what they're doing, yeah.
Yeah.
You know why I said that though, Sean? Look, I don't want to interrupt you, but why I said that, because I had a similar experience. I think it was maybe it was an Asus, and it said HDR in the box, and because they want to throw look. This is what I'm saying. BenQ is actually, I love BenQ. I've had multiple BenQ monitors, but a lot of these companies will just throw HDR as just another buying point. Like, hey, we got this.
I know.
But the monitor I bought, I was the guinea pig. I spent $2,000 for it. It's the ROG Swift
sucker.
PG.
No, go on.
Yeah, I am a sucker. PG.
No, I'm joking.
27.
You just don't have the right woman in your life to stop you doing shit like that. But carry on.
Oh, I told her it was $500.
Oh, you lying motherfucker.
Yeah. No way, bro. She'd clip my balls off. But oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But anyway, so that's why I had a bad experience with the whole HDR marketing stuff. So I'm like, man, I hope you know, because I didn't know. I'm like, yo, because some of these emails they'll say, hey, Foxy Games, review this, but please don't slander our product. But I love how you.
No, they never said that to me.
Yeah,
He just
there you
said
go.
review it, and can you do the review before the end of January, which I did. But here's the thing: I know what you're talking about with HDR and the experiences, but I can genuinely say, outside of those minor and they're minor quibbles, because that light bleeding at the top, you only see it when you first turn it on. You know when
You
the
won't see it
screen
in
is.
gameplay. You won't see it.
No, you don't see it. You don't see it once the image is projected onto the screen. Put it that way. But you see it during loading screens. You know when it's pure black.
Right.
You can slightly see in the middle of the screen.
You're gonna get that with everything. Unless you have an OLED, you're gonna get a little bit of bleeding.
There you go. Well, I never experienced that on my other screen, so this was a new experience for me. But that doesn't detract from the set though, because honestly, it's not obtrusive, and the sound isn't obtrusive either. Because I got sound bar and I got surround headphones that I use, the Sony ones, you know, for the PlayStation 4. So I'm not bothered by all that. But I want to tell people who might not have those things. But here's the thing: I'm not gonna lie. On paper, I've got screens in here bigger and better spec than this HDR RAI thing BenQ have. But I don't want to stop using their one because the way it makes my Nintendo Switch games look is ridiculous. It's got a super resolution and the colors look like they're neon 1980s. I feel like I'm in an 80s nightclub with some.
By the way, I love how you covered SDR as well. You went over how games look without HDR. So you did cover all the bases but you know what? Monitors just look crystal clear. Like they just look sharp, they're responsive, and they're crystal clear.
I recommend this set. You know, obviously it's not going to appeal to PC gamers because it's 60 hertz. It's not 120 or more. Right. So this is for console gamers because if you think PS5 and Xbox Series are going to be pumping out 120 hertz games like consistently, you having
another thing coming.
You having a laugh. You having a laugh. But anyway, no, but seriously though, there'll be 60 hertz, right? So this screen's perfect, right? It's going to be the standard next gen 60 hertz, right? In terms of 60 frames per second and everything else. It's got FreeSync built in. The picture is exquisite, right? Once it's projected with an image, beautiful, pixel perfect. The super resolution and the high sharpness do not make it look too. You know, sometimes you get ghosting when you turn the sharpness up too much. You see ghosting around the character, like it looks odd. This does not happen on this screen. And honestly, I don't want to go back. I love this screen. Fuck it. I love this screen. For the two negatives I said about
speakers. That's all.
No, I got a sound bar up in here, man.
What would you call it? Would you call it like a mid to high?
It's a mid. I'd say it's a mid-range.
Yeah,
because it's a premium build quality, and the HDR is phenomenal, bro. I know HDR. I told you the other sets I've got, right? You said 1,000 nits, right? You said that, right?
1,000 nits, yeah.
Right, you said that, right? And I've seen that on my screen, and still, this HDR 400 compares favorably. Honestly, I'm telling you, it might sound terrible on paper. What 400 HDR? That's shit. But when you see it in this room where I am, it blatantly lights up right in front of me, like bright. Sometimes I wonder if the neighbors think I've got a torch up in here and I'm a burglar.
You know what it is? It's all compact in one, screen. It's like a nice 20. What is that? 27 inch, 24 inch? Would you say?
No, it's a 32 inch, man.
32 inch. So
it's made out of metal, bro. It's metal. When you pick it up, it feels like you're doing weight.
I ain't picking up my monitors, bro. You're crazy.
Yeah, I get them out for mine.
But this is 32 inch, isn't it?
That's nice. That's a nice size screen. That's a perfect.
And I got it right in front of my bed. Right at the end, I got it right at the end of my bed, like I'm in a Trust House Forte hotel. It's right there, baby.
I'm glad you're happy with it. I'm serious.
That's what's up. That's what's up, Fox. What's up?
I'm gonna readjust my comment. You know that?
No, don't, because I want you to be true to your first reaction. Because imagine I changed my review because of the guy emailing me afterwards.
Yeah, but you would have said this, bro, Sean. If I would have put some, you would have probably said the same thing to me, not knowing. If you never would experience that BenQ monitor, wouldn't you have said the same thing? Like, come on,
dude. If you play Mario Kart on this, it's like you're wearing 3D fucking glasses. Really? The colors pop, bro. It's like I'm in a neon. It's like people are waving neon lights in my face. It's mad. Like, and you can see all the pixels and you can see all the skin. I'm seeing details that I never saw on the other screens. I swear to you. And this is Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch has no HDR. So this emulated HDR that's built into the screen actually makes Nintendo Switch look like it's pushing out HDR.
Yeah, it's bumping up that contrast. It's making it really pop. Yep.
I played Skyrim, bro. And if you look at the skybox in Skyrim in standard definition,
Beautiful. Skyrim's beautiful. The
it's
skybox.
beautiful. No, it's beautiful, but it's on the Switch. It's not as beautiful as the other versions. You don't
Yeah.
get those god rays. You don't get the god rays in the same way. It's more of a bright blur, slightly. You know, like the sun's supposed to be there, but we don't know yet.
Yeah.
It's a conspiracy theory. But when you play it on this TV and you play the same scene, suddenly that sun is blaring at you. You're like, oh, I don't want to look at that too long. It's literally blinding your eyes. Anyway, I don't want to keep this going on TVs because it took a left turn because the Italian stallion turned up. What can I say?
Oh man.
Oh no, it was a good conversation between you two. That's
the
good.
Irish
That's good.
Jamaicans, dog. I don't want no problems with them, dog.
Let me.
What do you mean? I'm half Irish as well, man. You better watch it.
That's why I said that.
Let me shout out 3 people. Keisha Holbrook, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate it. Mono Game is
Look at that. I got shares in this monitor because I'm praising the parts I like. Listen, man. One thing people who are subscribed to me know is that I never lie to my audience. If I don't like something, I tell them.
Mono
Sorry,
Gamers
bro.
Gamer, $5 super chat. He says, "You think Sony does teaser commercial during Super Bowl and gives a potential reveal date to steal Xbox Game Awards thunder?" Not sure, to be honest with you. Not sure.
Xbox loves playing around with the NFL, so we'll probably see something about Xbox.
I can definitely see them doing like another trailer for Xbox Series X.
That's a sad thing, though, isn't it? You're following the same tropes.
Yeah.
Why don't you make yourself more international and focus your console brand, because you want to reach out to the world, right? North America is not your problem.
Yeah.
America.
Right? Exactly. That's not Microsoft's problem. It's the rest of the world that's their problem, right?
Yeah.
Once you go past the West, Microsoft got a problem. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Microsoft got a problem in America, dog.
But they should align themselves with European developers, big ones like the Witcher developer, CD Projekt Red. They should align themselves with big Japanese prolific developers, right, to make this thing feel international. Because if you're just going with the same NFL tropes, you're only appealing to the same audience. How are you growing? I mean, what are the majority of people who watch NFL? Aren't they not Americans?
Yeah, true.
But America's not your problem. Like, do I have to go over there and slap them in their frigging heads with a wet sock and take over this business to make it a success? I'm just a nobody from fucking London. Don't let me come up there in my black suit and turn this place around.
I commend him for going, Japan and all the, and trying to get different stuff going. But if it's not gonna be organic and it's just being forced and then rush something out, I'm really not gonna like that. So
they should hire more Japanese employees with connections, with a big list of names and numbers and contacts.
Yeah. I can definitely
do you know what I mean?
Agree with
so
that.
I know you hate Microsoft, but you know me. Come on, do me a solid. And then you get a nice game.
Yeah. Shout out to Elite Being 21 who also subscribed to the channel. Welcome, appreciate it. But yeah, I definitely agree. They need to definitely fix their marketing ploy all the way with this. I remember when they talked about Japan, like I remember he was like, yeah, I just went to Japan to make some deals. And like the big reveal, it was at E3 when this happened. He showed off Fighter Z. Yeah, I remember that. And then we found out that Fighter Z was multiplayer. And it was well, that's not really nothing,
Dude, I feel like when he goes to Japan, he's just going for raw sushi. He ain't come back with nothing but a full stomach.
It's like,
you see how Phil Spencer gets bloated every conference you see him. He gets more bloated. Those puffy jackets don't hide shit. It's like he goes to Japan, has sushi fucking Osaka, and comes back with a big stomach. No games though.
A lot of Phil's trying to just get third party.
I'm playing.
Like he's trying to get these third-party games. Like, hey, we want a version on this on Xbox as well, because a lot of these Japanese developers will probably just port to PS4, maybe PC, and don't even think so. He's trying to say, hey, look, we want those third-party games as well, man. Please bring them on our platform.
Oh, hello, Dawn. I'm sorry, Dawn. Hi, Dawn. She says, Foxy, where's my hello? Hi, Dawn. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry. I've been drinking, man. I'm fucked up right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, what would you say, Blaze?
I'm just saying, like, I'm sure he's fighting to get
third-party
developers
deals.
to port, bring a port over. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. This is
No,
where I
he's not
think
fighting. He's not fighting for a port. No, you're right. He's fighting for a port, but he should be fighting for an exclusive.
right.
Why are you fighting for a game that's already coming to other platforms? What leverage does that give you?
yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, hey, fucking Yakuza, like, please, can we, like, we want it on Xbox as well, by the way. Like, we don't got no,
Yeah,
you know what I
but
mean?
what? No, but even if it comes on Xbox, what change will that make in the perception and public opinion of Xbox? It's already available on the PlayStation. They need something that's not available on
Right.
PlayStation.
And I
It
agree
don't matter if it
1,000.
goes. It don't matter if it goes to PC anymore. We know your program. I think most of us have accepted everything's going to PC. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Everything's
The
going
master
everywhere.
race.
PC.
The master race is happy. If they're happy, I'm happy. Everybody's happy. No drama. No drama. Mary J. Blige. But you can't take on your competitor with a game that's on your competitor's platform. I've been drinking, and even I know that.
Eventually, everything will come. You PC guys are gonna wait.
You need a game that you just can't play anywhere, like a new Yakuza. Not called Yakuza, but maybe that feel of Yakuza by a different team at Sega. Look, they did Judgment Eyes. Remember Judgment?
Yeah. Yep.
No, that's like Yakuza, but it's not Yakuza, is it? Why can't you get a game like that on Xbox that isn't available on your competitor's bloody platform? How hard is that? You got money, motherfucker. You're like Steve Jobs 2,000 times.
Yeah, they do got money, bro.
Yeah.
Meaning you're dead, but you're rich.
They paid all that money for a Tomb Raider timed exclusive instead of buying.
You know what I mean? They got all that dead money sitting there. What's the point of having all those reserves of money? What does it look good on the stock exchange? Huh? When Sony had junk status, at least they were releasing prolific games. Even when they had junk status on the stock exchange, remember that was a big deal. People made videos. Oh, Sony's junk is stock. Sony's stock level is junk. Remember that? Junk.
Yeah, they're going out of business. I remember that.
Yeah, but they produced The Last of Us though.
Yep.
Shut up. The best game of the decade.
Yeah.
When they had junk status, and you got all this money, and you can't produce something prolific. Something's wrong.
I agree.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
They got the wrong people there. They need the 360 brigade back. Peter Moore, Jay Allard. I'm sorry, Phil Spencer. I'm sorry. You can still run the show, but just be like Donald Trump. You think you're in power.
Oh God! Did you brought that
funny?
up? What was you about to say?
No, go ahead, Ryan. I was just saying, I was funny because people are like, I used to like, yo, Resogun's incredible. Dead Nation's incredible. Yeah, take your little side scroller, shove it up here, you know what? And now, Ori and the Blind Forest, beautiful side scrolling platform. What? Okay, because it's working out for you. I got you.
Yeah, you know how that is.
But can I just say quickly? I forgot to mention it. Do you know when I tweeted those pictures of PlayStation characters? I got a DM the following day because I did this last night, and I think I tweeted a picture of Gwen Stefani because I said, "Do you think, is PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X? I think I said PC as well. Are these next gen hardware platforms? Are they going to wow even the discerning gamer, right?" And then I put hashtag no doubt, and then I had a gif of Gwen Stefani, right? So then 10 minutes later, I go to my DM, not to check my DM. Well, yeah, to check my DM. Why else would you go there? But not to check for that DM. I go there and I see this strange message, and it said, "Oh, you only like white girls."
Oh God!
And no, but they're saying that because I've tweeted out these virtual CGI characters that are white, but they're video game characters. They're not real people though. And yeah, they're all white. So what? So big deal. They could be green. I couldn't give a fuck. They look beautiful. But this person said you only like white girls. You a fake ass, and you know the rest of the word, right?
Yeah.
So I tweeted, there isn't a stretch of land on this earth with women that I wouldn't date or go for. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Stop. It's not about color. You got a hang up. Like it's like you got a hang up. It's like you're insecure about something. I don't know where you live or your life experiences, so I don't want to mock you, but don't, I hate when people project that onto you. Like I'm half Irish, half Jamaican. If anyone's got a right to date all the races, it's fucking me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a half this and a half that. So I've got to date I can date anything I want. There's no consequence, there's no social structure that can tell me anything. All right. But then I'm kidding, because it don't matter if you're half this or half that or fully this or not.
Yeah.
Who you it's about the character of a person, right? It's not about the skin complexion. It don't matter what color they are. Are they a good person? Fuck you.
Let me switch this to this topic. So I know a lot of people had a little bit of fear for next gen because of the tariffs, because of President Trump. Those are actually not going through, ladies and gentlemen. It has been confirmed that it's not going through, so next gen consoles will not be affected. So don't expect no extra tax on PS5 or Xbox Series X. So definitely think, or definitely look at that price and think about the potential $400 price point, because I'm pretty sure that's what Sony's aiming for at this point for PS5. So there's not going to be no additional tax at all, and both sides are going to be pretty much neutral, and what you pay for is what you pay for, basically. No additional costs. Blaze, you want to add anything about this? You want to talk about this?
I'll give up my liver for a PlayStation 5, so regardless of tax.
Oh, don't do that, dude. Don't do that.
Oh, I'm doing it.
You got a truck to drive long distance. You don't want to have one kidney.
Why? Well, what about if you don't mean I'll get yours, bro?
No, man, I ain't giving up no organ for no game.
Actually, Foxy's he's drinking too much. I don't want yours anyway.
No, I don't drink though. This is why that's why I'm a lightweight, because I'm not a drinker. I don't drink every day, every week. I once every 3 months, 4 months. Seriously, I don't drink. I don't really drink, bro. That's why when I do even have a sip, I can smell alcohol and get drunk.
Jeez. And it's late over there, isn't it? Huh?
Late over there.
Not really. It's Friday, ain't it? Fuck the neighbors.
It's Friday, yeah. Big Mike.
What's up, Blaze?
Why you following me, dog?
I mean, why you following me? Why you stalking me, homie?
You're stalking me, bro.
It's a lot of love on this panel. Y'all can feel it. No, I'm just
Big Mike was picking on me in the Discord. You remember, Ryan? That's what you do.
Think you had to get your weight up. That's what he said, right?
Something right.
Mike jumped in here. What's up, Mike?
Not much. Just got home, man. Just got home. How you doing, Foxy and Bit?
Not too bad, man. Trying to stay sober.
There you go. Drink one for me, man.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I'll get more drunk. You're Big Mike. That means I got to drink a barrel of that shit.
We talked about a good amount of topics.
It's all entertainment, right? I hope nobody's offended. No snowflakes, no fucking overzealous liberals. I'm just playing, let's be humans, man.
Who's offended?
Double standard shit.
No, everyone's offended, man. If you yawn, someone's fucking offended.
I hate that shit. Too many oversensitive people in this world. I can care less, bro.
Dude, if you blink, someone's offended.
Yep.
What did Ice-T say on Twitter? People get so offended. If you're breathing, someone will say, well, fuck you and your working organs.
Right? He did.
God.
Say that. Ice-T did say that.
Yeah.
Mike,
we talked about a few topics, Mike, but we're ready to switch, but we're on the tariffs not going through for next year. You want to add anything to it?
I mean, I have nothing to add to that. But you did offend me, Ryan.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you did. You made me watch that, Child Play movie. I was offended.
Oh God. Yeah. For those you wondering, in the RG Discord, we have a movie selection. I kid you not, we were literally watching movies in the Discord, so that's what we were doing in the Discord.
Yo, that movie was hilarious.
That movie was hilarious. I'm talking like I don't want it to get away from gaming, but let's just say there was a certain death in that movie where dude's ankle was opened up like damn
that shit looked so doors. Fake.
It looked so fake and unnatural. We were all dead in the Discord.
Ryan, yeah. Ryan, when are we gonna talk about the young Bill Cosby?
God. Oh, you stupid.
When we're gonna talk about Steve.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Did I do that?
Oh,
man.
shit.
For that
I
one,
brought
bro.
that up.
Oh man, did I do that? I was just supposed to be making you a YouTube banner,
my
but I thought I
God.
could be like Dr. Bruce Banner and look at your urethra.
Wow.
Oh, my
Shots
God.
fired, dog.
I'm dead.
I don't like sexual deviance. I'm a father of a daughter. I don't like sexual deviance. I'm sorry.
My leg. Stop.
Yeah, but
Yo, let's get to PlayStation 4 and Xbox on Amazon bestsellers, and then I'm gonna look at some coochie.
but he's a fellow PlayStation.
Oh, shit. Oh, you crazy. What was you about to say, Blake?
Bro, I mean, if you look, I don't want to open my mouth because I got a lot to say, so I'm gonna just shut the fuck up.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna move.
I got a lot to say. And
That's
but
gonna
here's
be,
the thing.
that's gonna have to be something
Blaze.
called RGT Extra. We'll do something.
Blaze. How do you go from being a constant PS4 versus Xbox One Amazon bestsellers YouTube video merchant to creeping out girls on fucking line?
No,
It wasn't
God,
time
we
to
not.
play.
We
You should have
not.
kept it. Greatness awaits.
right.
Maybe he just
You got
wanted.
it mixed up. The best place to play.
Oh,
You should have
God.
kept it professional.
Hey, maybe he just wanted some cheese. You know, Urkel.
Okay, change the
Man,
topic because
I'm
you said
sorry.
cheese. I'm done. Hold up.
You gotta
Change the topic. Change the topic.
listen. You gotta be
Change the topic,
desperate.
yeah.
You've got to be desperate to go on the hunt online. Seriously, there's
Hey.
a rule. Just step out your house and there's women out there. Why are you going online and talking like nasty and showing like dirty fucking images to a girl who's underage? And
No.
and-
Hold on.
That's actually not. That's not
She
true.
confirmed today that
Not
she was
true.
not underage.
Yeah.
Nah, she wasn't.
Well, he was underage then because one of them was stupid.
Oh, God. Moving on. Back to game talk. Because I ain't really get to that. Because Hideo Kojima reportedly working on a new PS5 horror exclusive for PS5. A lot of people are saying that it's Silent Hill. However, Konami came out and actually admitted that they're actually working still on Silent Hill. So I don't think it will be a Silent Hill. But what it could be the very same concept, just a different name of what we saw from PT, the demo that came out for PS4.
Yeah. But is it on? It's not on Xbox though, so it's an exclusive.
So that'll be the next one. That's the new thing going around. His new particular project will indeed be a horror title. No name for it has been given yet. So what y'all think about this? Is it something that y'all will buy? Is it something y'all would support?
I might do if it's called JTech at the end of the street.
Oh my God! Can you let that go, please? Can we not bring that guy up, please? Jesus Christ.
I thought we were gonna discuss it though.
I
It's
really
important.
How is that important? That's his dick. He gonna say that's important.
It's important, man. We gotta talk about essential deviance out in these YouTube streets,
This
man.
man said it's important. I'm done.
Look, man.
We
Come on, folks. You gotta understand. He was hungry like a wolf, so that's why he had to go.
Say it's important.
Hey, man. We gotta warn these women out here, man. Me too, man. Me too.
Oh shit.
Facts, like, right there, the coon. That's what his new name should be. Dick TV.
Let's not bring that into black.
Hey, guys.
We're supposed to be enjoying gaming, not looking at the coochie online.
Oh Jesus.
You guys gotta join the Discord because I play games with Ryan every night, watching movies, watching fights, playing games in Discord till like 5 a.m. So if you ever want some inside funny laughs, stop on by, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I was it.
Right.
Links in the description below. Join the
Listen,
RT
I'm real. I'm sorry, man. I'm. You know what? You can call me mad like Kanye, but I'm real. And that dude, he real too, because he says what's on his mind. There's no filter. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't agree with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Foxy Games is officially gone.
That's right. You're lost from rage. Like,
that man gone.
I'm trying to play Ghost Recon, but I'm trying to get my game on too.
What's your thoughts on this horror game, please, from Hideo Kojima?
Who's this bio?
Hideo Kojima. You didn't hear what I said earlier?
Bro, if he makes a horror game, he's gonna just try to implement, try to remake what he was starting. And I think everybody, that there's PS4s selling for like $1,000 with PT.
Yeah, with PT on it. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Really?
Yeah,
I've got the standard
reselling
PS4. I've got the original PS4, the launch one with PT on it.
Downloaded though, that's the thing, because a lot of people have it in their library, but they can't re-download it.
No, it's in my hard drive. Like I could play it if I plug it into my TV.
Give me your address.
No, I ain't trying to sell it though.
I mean, that's what Jay said.
I'm not gonna sell it.
Please. That's what Jay said. Give me your address.
Listen. If I told you how many people ask me where I live online after every tweet they disagree, I'd be a rich man right now.
Fox, I actually got your address, bro.
Oh shit.
You don't remember giving me that, but yeah.
Oh, he's got your current one. He ain't got your new one.
Oh, I've moved since then, bro. Yeah, I've moved.
No wonder why. I'm like sending all these letters to you, and you never wrote one back. I'm like, yo.
Are you the guy that says I won $1 million? $35,000.
I thought you sealed it with a unicorn. That's why you didn't read it. Nah, I'm stopped.
No. We don't get letters. We get memos. Some people didn't get a memo. JTech TV.
Oh boy, he had to do it anyway. Anybody want to add anything to this whole Hideo Kojima story or no?
It's left,
yeah. I'd like the game to be about if it's Hideo Kojima
and it's horror.
And it's horror. Given what he done with Death Stranding and those those ethereal
BTs,
right? I want this one to be like you're in a house and you're on your computer, you're online.
He's going left.
And you see this.
He's going left on this. I know this, Ryan.
You see this girl and you want to tweet her. But you tweet her and it ends up going wrong for you. And then these men come to your house and beat the shit out of you.
That's called reality, son. What the hell are you doing?
You got to hide in the cupboard. No. But the ending is you got to hide in the cupboard like you're midget.
Oh my god! The midget.
Ooh wee!
I mean, that's what it looked like.
Shit, I'm done.
That's what I want. That's what I want. I want the game to have a message.
That's fucked up. I'm dead, y'all. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh man. I think I've blown a brain cell somewhere.
Oh god, you're a fool. Let me move on.
Yo, this shit already went left. Fuck it.
It did go left. I'm trying to save it. Nintendo has come out and said they have no plans to release a new Switch in 2020. So they're basically saying that the Switch Pro, quote unquote, is not coming out this year. However, they did not say that it's not coming. So you are going to get a Switch Pro eventually, just not in 2020. Makes sense to not launch it in 2020 since they got the Switch Lite out. That's selling like crazy. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, they came out and stated that they outsold the Xbox Series that's the Xbox One. I'm about to say Series X. The Xbox One has also been outsold by Nintendo. So again, they really don't need the Switch Pro right now.
They're smashing it. But you know what? I reckon it will come out 2021 in March. Like the release of Zelda with a Pro model, like that's the 4th anniversary of the Switch. March 2021.
And there is supposed to be a Breath of the Wild Part 2.
And by then you'll have Bayonetta 3. You'll have
the new Metroid maybe, because we haven't heard anything from it.
You'll have Megami Tensei coming out. You'll have what's the other game that they delayed? Metroid Prime 4, right? That should all be ready within 2021, definitely.
Yeah.
And that will be good showcase for Pro hardware, because if you got your Pro and it's more powerful, But you want to send someone a tweet, and it's a really inappropriate tweet.
Can you shut the... Yo, this dude is crazy.
Keep falling back.
This dude's crazy,
I swear
bro.
to God.
Yo,
Yo,
you're
so
triggering me to
go
talk,
back
bro.
to...
He's trying to trigger me, bro.
It's a good thing the Switch
He
hasn't
shut
got
him
good.
switch it back. I swear to God.
You know what?
I'm
It's a
done.
good thing the Nintendo Switch has got terrible communication functionality, boy. 'Cause
What?
y'all be in trouble out here.
No party
Anyway.
chats.
You could have the Pro, yeah, and you got these games running better, 60 frames per second. You could like be in, playing games with higher frame rate, and also, like, if they're offended, they can tell everybody what you did, like the dirty.
I hate this dude, nice.
Yeah, I need to take a shot or something, bro. I just need
Seriously,
Motherfucker, I had one during the whole week. Fuck you. I can't.
and your batteries will run low, and let that be a warning to you. You don't be sending filthy content like that
Oh,
online.
God. Oh, shit.
I can't help it. Fine. You know what? It's funny, but it's not funny.
I mean,
You know what I mean? Because if you're that girl, it's not funny.
no, it's not.
But if you're him, it's alright to laugh at him.
No, me. I think he deserves the roasting he gets, but he should be also deleted off social media.
But he's too fast, man. You're doing a banner, and then next for you're sending this filth. It's like you're using an SSD drive.
Oh, jeez.
It's like you're using a PS5 proprietary SSD drive, man. You're trying to get there too fast.
Yo, this
You didn't even let her look past your glasses before you embarrass yourself.
Yeah, y'all broke me with this fucking show. I'm done today.
You couldn't even see past your spectacles.
Y'all broke me with this one.
He wears glasses and he made a spectacle of himself.
Oh shit!
He's got a little pee-pee, Fox. You know that, right?
What the fuck?
I don't know. Anyone can defend that, boy. There's people online defending him, boy, calling her a thought. How dare you? How dare you turn the victim into the predator? You cheeky motherfucker. That makes me sick.
You said
Well,
cheeky?
see, if he didn't have this past experience, like I've heard, like he's had past experiences
Yes!
just like this. So that's why the whole thought thing don't make sense, because he's done this before. So if he's done this before, first of all, I don't even,
It don't matter. People say that she's looking clout. That's irrelevant. She didn't put a gun to his head and say, "Hey, send me this picture and type that. Please type it, because I'm looking for clout." You chose to do that. If you're stupid, if it's about clout, then you're an idiot. She the clout, you the clown.
First of all, I ain't putting my shit anywhere on anywhere. Or I'm not sending that shit to nobody. You want to see it? Come on over.
Yeah, but how desperate are you?
Come on over.
Do you know in all my interactions, and there's been many with women, even in DM, I've never become sexual. The conversations never turn sexually implicit.
Yeah, same.
Never, because I'm not here for that. This is my gaming shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm confident enough to go out in the fresh Prada and breathe the air and find a woman. Like, what is this? What is this foolishness? People are like born online. All they know how to do is find women online. It's like you are in the You're in the Matrix. You're
not
stuck in the
close to
Matrix,
people, bro.
Well,
You can't just, you know what I mean? Like,
Keep
so
in
what?
mind,
You're gonna
keep in
sit there
mind,
and-
PS4 has now turned into the date hub too, for a lot of people. Not that bullshit. I'm saying, wait, don't start, mother. Don't start, mother. You know you get the messages like, "Hey, I made a video. Come check out my."
Listen. Anybody who dedicates their YouTube channel to going on Amazon and comparing bestsellers, PS4's #1, even down to their fucking gift cards or PlayStation Network cards at #1, and Xbox is at number 50 or 30, even fucking Vita's outselling it. Like, you gotta be some sad motherfucker. No wonder you're online trying to meet somebody.
I mean, and obviously PlayStation's gonna have more things sold. It has more systems sold.
Exactly, but why you did a 12-minute video? All you've done is film the Amazon webpage and you're scrolling and showing people what they can go and see for themselves. And that's your video. Ridiculous. And I only watched it because, like I said before we went live, people were telling me I gotta go and check out this idiot's content. And I thought, oh, I'll leave it. I'm busy. I got a life. I'm living. I'm breathing. And like at the end of the day, recommended it somehow. I don't know how the motherfucker made the recommended list. YouTube must have been screwed up that day. But somehow this video came on, and I heard this quite squeaky voice. It sounded like somebody holding their nose. And I looked, and then all I see is Amazon and ridiculing the Xbox for being in the position it's in. And I'm like, you sad motherfucker. No, seriously, that's sad. That's your video. That's that's what makes you a content creator. You're an embarrassment to every YouTube content creator out there. Do you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I've done things. Like, I've made videos about the Xbox in a not a favorable way. But it was my own content and it was my own opinion. It weren't going to Amazon like a fucking mystery fucking shopper.
But fuck, I don't look. See, I don't get a problem with what. That's not the problem. Like, the problem, do whatever you want, you feel like creating, and whatever you feel like making, do what you want. The problem is, we all know the problem, but what it was.
Mm-hmm. The boy is short of fucking a few brain cells. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be stupid to, what? Even if you're a decent person, right? And I don't know the life. He's only done this, so I'm not going to say he's a completely horrible person because of this one incident. Because for all I know, this could just be a mistake, a one-off. You're an idiot. You thought you was getting somewhere. You read the wrong signals. It's happened to a lot of people. You read the wrong signals. It's not the signal, that the person was giving off. You read it wrong. But online, you should know that people can fucking
2020.
They can copy paste. They can copy paste what you send them.
You can record the screen
capture. Yeah. They can screen capture what you send them, and use it as leverage anytime. I'm not saying that's what she did. But in your mind, yourself, you've been on this game for a long time. You didn't start your YouTube channel this morning. So you've obviously been around and you know what's going on in these streets. You should know not to do that. Why put yourself out there? It's like you're a politician and you got caught in a brothel and you're married with kids and now you're doing the public fucking statement. Oh, well, I accidentally walked into the wrong place. I thought it was a bar.
I did not have sexual relations with
I did not have sex with anyone in there. All that cocaine on my nose that just blew with the wind and landed on my face. I love my kids. I love my wife. I didn't, the men in there that were wearing rubber tight suits, well, I didn't even touch them. I love my wife and I love my kids, and that's what I've got to say right now. Thank you.
Oh, God. It's sad. This is it's not even a topic. It's a big thing going around right now. It's sad. But
yeah, but I don't. You know what I don't like? Mm-hmm. Because people who are close to him want to defend They want to defend him, but all they're doing is excusing that behavior because they must be like him. Because I saw a tweet. It said, "Oh, why is everyone getting all upset over this J-Tech guy? Like, why over my boy J-Tech because of some thought?" Mm. What a disgusting! It's like they don't have a mother or a sister, or a cousin or a niece who's female. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what is wrong with you? Are there no females in your family? Like, what kind of a mindset is that, where someone who doesn't like something, and she lets the world know if she wants to? That's her. He fucking didn't care. So why should she care to expose him? You know what I mean? He didn't care to send it. So, because she lets everyone know on her Twitter handle that she doesn't find this, she's not comfortable with this. She's the thought. She's a thought for that reason. These people, man, they're diabolical. I hope they don't have daughters. I hope they don't have any daughters.
And like I was saying, it's not the first time he's done it because
can we get off this topic, please?
Well, all right, fine.
Why? There ain't no PS5 fucking news.
Who cares? Fuck the stuff.
See, Ryan, you acting like you friends with Jeffrey Epstein now. You don't want to talk about it.
Oh, we doing this. Y'all see this? Y'all see what he just did? He just threw it to the walls.
I don't want to talk about it.
Listen. I get from Ryan is he just wants to stay far away from anything.
No. Ryan's on Jeffrey Epstein thing. No, I don't know him. He's not my friend.
Ryan's over there acting like Chris Hansen. Come have a seat right here.
Oh no!
I've never been to Listen. I've never been to a party at Jeffrey Epstein's house or touched anybody under the age of 13.
This
Never
shit
in my
turned into damn. Oh god. I heard this shit alive. It's just sad.
Listen, Ryan, let me tell you something, right? One thing about, and this, forget the drink, forget the topic. This is real. One thing I find people appreciate. Right? Now, listen, one thing I find that people appreciate on social media, the genuine people, they appreciate real. They don't like fake. So if you're being yourself, believe me, people will open their arms to you. Because we're not saying anything here.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I just
that is like morally wrong. We're actually speaking up for the amoral people out there. We're speaking against that. Do you know what I'm saying? We're speaking up against that.
It's bad. It's a bad thing. It's like
exactly. So there's nothing we're doing wrong here. I mean, if you can't speak about things,
then
you're in a censor bubble, and the problem just gets brushed under the rug, isn't it?
No. There's a thing about it too. I'm not I try not to get involved in this shit at all because, like, it's one of those things.
You're involved, man. You're friends with Jeffrey Epstein. Right. I've seen you in the pictures. I saw you, Ryan. You're supposed to be at work. But
I saw, I saw the shit. I saw the shit. I saw the tweets. Some of the tweets again shocked me. Others did not shock me. In terms of how people reacted to the shit. Me, I'm just like, what can you do at this point? It's like, holy fuck, like that's just what's scary about it. But the real telling thing about it too, it's like, dog, just get off the platform. Not necessarily delete your page. No. Just get off of the site. Don't feed into it, but you can feed into it. It's like,
I remember you. I think I remember yesterday. I remember you saying when we were reading this. Look, you were screaming out to me. You're like, get off the fucking internet. Just get off the internet.
Get off the internet. It's not helping the situation.
You're not helping your situation. Just get off.
It's really not helping. Just get off the internet. But no, dude.
Look, I don't want it to sound like you shouldn't be talking to girls online.
It's fine to talk to girls. I mean, but
but there's a way.
Yes, there's a way.
You gotta be more smarter than that. You know what I mean?
I mean.
You gotta play a game it takes a long time with some girls.
Nobody should be giving them a pass.
Or some guys.
Like
it
some
takes
people
a
like
while.
To flip it.
Like you can't just invade somebody's space like with this abrupt fucking image. Like you got to ease in, find out what is acceptable and receptible with them, and then sooner or later you'll both be sending each other fucking naughty images, and everybody. But you can't assume that, because you think you're Jay-Z. Jay-Z in the 1996 when he used to wear glasses.
Oh, shit. Look who's in the chat. What's up, Puerto
There's too many
Puerto Rico, if you want to jump in
weirdos.
here, because obviously we can't avoid the topic. If you want to add on to this topic, jump on.
Who's in here?
Puerto Rico,
I mean, it's like my friend.
J-Tech?
Puerto Rico.
I thought it was J-Tech. That's a shame. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, bro, he wouldn't be getting the jump in here.
I mean,
it
happened to my friend also that's on Twitter there, Foxy. And he used to work for Sony. He went into on Twitter and reached into his wife's DMs on Twitter and said, "Look, you got a nice ass." And
what?
She handed the phone to him and said, "Look, you take care of this."
Oh shit!
And he used to work for Sony. I was like, "Yo."
Whoa.
Do you know what, man? Do you know what? As someone who does that, yeah.
Whoa.
With no indication. Let me tell you something about men, because I'm a man, so I can speak about men. Hallelujah. But let me tell you something about men. The kind of man who meets a woman and thoughtlessly just goes into a sexual type of innuendo or sexual themed communication, they already had no respect for a woman. Do you know why? Because they either have no respect for the woman or they are a narcissist who thinks too highly of themselves. Because you can't be thinking everybody's attracted to you. You have to talk to somebody. Sometimes if you shut up and don't say nothing, the woman falls for you anyway. You don't have to speak. Just be your fucking self. Because attraction is based on real and truth, right? Nobody's attracted to fakery.
Yeah.
So it's like, you could be at work in the office or a work environment.
Yeah.
And you don't even come on to nobody. You don't even try and drop lines to anyone and try and get into their panties or into their briefs. Or, you could be a woman after a man. I don't know, right? Sometimes you just be yourself and people fall for each other. You don't even have to send dirty pictures. Like, that's how you know you're dealing with a boy and not a man. Because a real man knows that it's your confidence, your swagger, your presence, your intellect, your hygiene, your presentation. That's all you need. Don't need to send dick pics.
Oh boy.
Or ask for vagina on the plate.
All right, the chat. I think the chat's even asking you. Let's talk about Gabe's.
I tried to, but
Well, but that
I
is
gotta
a
say
game.
my piece. I gotta throw one thing into this whole
look
thing.
who's in here.
I gotta
What's
throw one thing, and Foxy hit it right. Okay, as a man, right? Shouldn't you be concerned about sending a dick pic to a random, and you're not concerned that you might be sending it to a child?
Exactly.
You,
She could
you
be
don't
lying
know
about her
these girls.
age.
You don't know.
This guy live. You know what? You're American, but you live in Germany. That's where you got most of your common sense. Thank you.
Nah, dog.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
The day I turned 18, perspective changed, But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being a man, right? Especially with all these channels that do makeup tutorials. You got 15-year-old girls looking like they're 21, and almost every young girl wants to look like an old supermodel and shit like that for the Instagram, right? And all that bullshit, right? As a grown man, you gotta, if one day you're a multi-million-dollar R&B singer, the next day you're R. Kelly. It's that fine line.
There you go. And you don't own none of your publishing rights, and you broke as a joke.
You understand what I'm saying? So how the fuck?
And you
can
can't
be a
read,
man?
you can't write, and you can't spell. Go on.
Yeah, how can you be a man and not worry about that? Like you like, does he not even think like, yo, am I even talking to a girl who's of age? Why would you even do that to yourself?
Do you know what it is? I blame porn. Do you know there's too much porn available online for anyone. Yeah. The more you watch porn, the more it warps your idea of interacting with a woman.
Shit, yeah.
Do you know why? Because you think they're all like them women on the porn fucking site.
Bro, you gotta have a mind. You gotta have a mind of a think like that though. Like your mind gotta be like.
I think porn. I'm not against porn. I think porn's healthy, but in moderation. It's like, don't eat too much curry. You might have the shits.
Yo, it's on blow my if that shit would have been my daughter, I would be like, J-Tech, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. I will not let this shit go. I will fucking find you.
But you know what? I think though,
like,
what
the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, but you know what? I'll be honest with you. Even though I'm joking, like I'm angry about the mindset, not him, because to me he's a dweeb. But the mindset, I'm not happy about the mindset. Being a father to a daughter,
exactly,
right? And being a man who is loved and being loved by a woman, and being a man who has a mother who loves him and loves his mother. So I've got a good relationship with women. Do you understand me? Because I respect them. Women is what give me my breath on this earth. The man planted the seed, but the woman nurtured it.
Can I just say though, like, yo, I'll buy you this pillow if we can talk sex. Like, who comes off like that? Who like, yo, what kind of shit is this shit?
It's called.
I can't, bro. When I saw that one, I'm like, yo, I went to this McDonald's. We gotta talk about this deal. Like, what the fuck is you doing, man? Like,
no, I keep my mouth shut, but this shit is just weird. Like, who? Like,
hey, I'm
never
sorry.
fucking.
Motherfuckers are telling me, nah, you should get J-Tech. I'm like, yo, something's not right with this dude. I'm not fucking.
The internet melted.
I knew this dude was not right in the head because of
the internet melted when she said, "Hey guys, about that pic, those you asking, here it is."
Pure Rock, I'll say it again because you missed it, Pure Rock, because you wasn't here. I'll say it again. This dude went from making videos about Amazon bestsellers, PS4 versus Xbox One, to creeping out girls on social media. He thought it was time to play like PlayStation Europe. But you should have kept it. Greatness awaits, motherfucker.
Yo, I knew something was right. This weird shit he did on Twitter. I'm like, yo, none of this. It's not even entertaining. Like, it's just fucking weird. The shit he did.
He's the young. He's the young Bill Cosby.
Like, yo.
Yo, fuck this.
You the young Bill Cosby boy.
Oh my god! I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, Huxtable, all right. That boy is a Huxtable.
I'm telling you.
Yo,
I
y'all
just don't get it.
savage, yo.
Like I'm thinking this is the weirdest persona because it's not even fun to watch. It's like it's just weird. Like
You know what? You know what? You know what they say? The apple don't fall too far from the tree. That boy a Huxtable.
Oh shit!
Oh
god! No, you know what I'm gonna say here, and this is definitely gonna switch it back to gaming. But when I saw dudes trying to save him by saying that, oh, it's just Xbox dudes attacking them, doing this, I'm like, no.
Listen. If it was about game consoles, right? If it was about a difference of opinion, if it was about anything but sexual deviancy, I wouldn't be talking about him. But this is a serious thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I've got a daughter, so it's personal to me. Do you understand that you have that idea about women? That you think just talking to a woman means she fancies you. Just talking to a woman means you can send inappropriate content like that. Just because she's talking to you, who the fuck do you think you are, you punk ass bitch?
Oh shit! Let me tell you. I would love to be a fly on the wall when Porter Rock saw that one particular pic. Though I ain't gonna lie, like when she posted on her page.
Oh my god!
She was like, "Hey guys, by the way, those you keep asking, here it is." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Listen. I know the type of person I am. I'm that type of dude. If I was in jail and a sex offender came in, I'm just gonna have more days and years added to my fucking time.
Oh shit!
Because I'm gonna have fun with this motherfucker, boy. That's my new distraction.
But I told motherfucker, son, that just the dude's not right in the head. I knew it. He's not right in the head. But give him a second chance. I'm like, no,
dude, that's deviancy. That's worse than Detroit Become Human. I haven't seen deviancy like this. I haven't seen deviancy like this since Detroit Become Human. This is deviant behavior.
Oh shit! This motherfucker said the red light switch now. He's a deviant.
Oh shit!
Yo,
that boy should be disabled. He should be fucking. You know what they call it? You know you enable ray tracing. Well, disable ray tracing. We don't want to see that shit.
Let's switch this to the gaming time. We are here for gaming. So that was a big thing that happened this week, people. Sorry. It just I guess it's unavoidable.
Lock up your daughters.
Moving on.
Hide your mum. Hide your mum, because people out here, they ain't fussy.
Fox, can I move on, please? Thank you.
Sorry, bro. Sorry. Bacardi.
All right, so I got your take on the whole Nintendo not releasing the Switch in 2020. What you think about it, Porter? Right? They came out and stated they're not releasing no new Switch hardware in 2020.
They don't really need to.
Yeah,
they don't need to. The man true.
Yeah. So I made a tweet maybe 2 days ago that one thing I definitely give props to Nintendo is that they found a way to ensure third party does not impact their brand. And what I mean by that is, imagine if let's say at E3, Activision announced that Call of Duty is now exclusive to PlayStation and PC, no Xbox version. That would destroy the Xbox brand. Imagine if EA said Madden's exclusive to Xbox and PC. That would really hurt the PlayStation brand. Third party, they did it to Sega. EA did it to Sega, and you saw how disastrous that was. Third party, like Ubisoft, they have a huge influential impact on the brand. If EA says, we're not making the Madden games for Switch, people be like, I don't give a fuck. I don't buy Switch for Madden. Like, there's no third-party game that can hurt Nintendo's brand, right?
Exactly, because you don't buy it for that shit.
Yeah. So Nintendo, this whole thing with PS5 and Series X, that has nothing to do with Nintendo. Nintendo's like, yeah, but we're still portable.
Yeah, but what if you buy a third-party game and it's good? Yeah. And you're getting on with this game, but then you set an inappropriate picture.
Oh
my god! You went right back to this shit.
Hunting grounds.
somebody cut this man. Like, cut his
They say he got his own exclusive Predator hunting grounds. Oh,
hey, shit. Mario been laying plenty of pipe.
Oh shit!
God.
Oh shit!
No, but seriously, no, seriously. Let's move on from that. Let's change the subject.
Yeah. But back to Nintendo. the next generation consoles bear no relevance because Switch is still a portable platform that has console quality games, and PS5 and Series X don't take away from that.
True.
And that's really the draw, you know. So it doesn't matter how much power PS5 you can't take it with you.
But not everybody's happy with the portable mode though, because you could play a game on docked and it's running at a better resolution. And then you put on Doom, you know the Doom game, right?
Yeah.
And you play it on the portable, and then suddenly you get this filthy picture.
Yeah, it's like even The Witcher is disgusting, but that's the beautiful part of it. Because again, third party don't have a powerful impact. So when somebody says, "Oh, but Witcher 1's like shit on Switch," they're gonna be like, "So what? That's not really the point." You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So Nintendo really put themselves in a position where
I love Nintendo.
You can't use third party to hurt them because people are gonna look at you like, really? You're buying Nintendo for third party? Is that
No, that's like a bonus.
Like, they'll look at you like that you thought that was a good idea.
Hey,
you made that decision. You thought that was a good idea.
Nintendo is not the.
And only Nintendo can get away with that.
Yeah, but third party's a bonus on the Switch. Like, you buy it for Luigi's Mansion, Zelda, Mario Kart, them type of games. You know what I'm saying? You Astral Chain. I can name dozens. Like even a multi-plat game like Dragon Quest 11. Arguably, it's better on the Switch. I'm not gonna lie, the graphics aren't better. But the feeling's better.
Just
like
the feel,
because
you can take it with you.
The music, the extras you get, Because I could have bought it on the PS4 Pro long before waiting for the Switch version to come out on physical. Yeah. But I said, no, you know what? Our JRPGs, they are so perfect for the portable.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Like I'm at work sometimes, and there's downtime because I'm a manager there. Like, not to say like I'm not trying to big up myself or anything, but I'm a manager.
He ain't doing shit.
I don't have to work. I don't have to. I'm more of a delegator than somebody who has to fucking do anything. I'm not gonna lie. They pay me to sit on my ass and look good, But yeah, that's what happens when you're in certain positions. That's just the way it goes. I don't agree with it, but I'm not gonna fucking say don't pay me. But anyway, so when I've got downtime, you don't know how invaluable the Switch is. I was in hospital. Like, over the last 4 years, I've had 2 back operations on my spine. Like, there's a lot of things people don't know. Like, they think, this guy's so cocky. This motherfucking English fucking limey. I know what they think. That's fine. And I love you for it because, speak your mind. It's Twitter, social media.
Switch is basically going to be the new
this tea sipping, crumpy eating.
But here's the thing. Behind your opinion of me thinking that I'm cocky and arrogant, there's a human being who has frailties. I'm bipolar. I've had 2 spine operations. Send me money. Send me money. I feel like playing some slow fucking dramatic music right now.
Get the violins out.
You know that. Asking for fucking Patreon fucking money. But anyway, but at the end of the day, the point I'm making is this. With the Switch, there's something about it. It's the worst fucking capable system out there. The anti-aliasing is fucking dog shit. All right? The frame rates are just fucking poo. It's like pigeon shit. The worst kind of rat turd. You don't even want, you know what? Fuck. I'd rather a dog shit on me than a rat. At least the dog's fucking shit's got more nutrients in it. But listen, there's certain things about the Switch you just want to laugh at. But there's something about that portable nature that you can take that game anywhere you go. There's just nothing out there that competes with that. That's why Nintendo are winning.
I love that option. Like when my mom was fighting, cancer and everything, and I was taking her to her doctor visits, and how some doctor visits can be 3 to 4 hours. That was the one thing I loved. That I was able to take my Switch, and just sit in the waiting room and just kill time while she's doing her thing.
And the 2 modes are comparable. Yeah, you can see some difference, like resolution, frame rate sometimes from docked over, but they're comparable.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So I love that option where you can just undock it and just go play on your couch, go outside and just sit at the park and play a game or something.
Funny thing is, you could do this on the Wii U, but this is more of a legit seamless thing, This is actually a legit idea.
I didn't like the Wii U that much. I mean,
nobody
I
did.
know.
I mean, people did.
I didn't go invest in one because I didn't like the tablet itself. I thought a tablet or that thing was just too big and awkward control.
Yeah, the Switch is more sleeker, and you can actually take it outside your house. I think that's the big deal because people saw the tablet, but you're stuck in the house still.
Yeah, you
So
only like
a lot of people are like a tablet that is tethered. Like it doesn't really make sense. Like the concept don't make sense. You got a portable tablet that's tethered to your house. So that's something a lot of people just couldn't wrap their heads around. But the Switch, they just did it right. It really is. That's really what the Switch is. It's an evolution of the Wii U done right. You know, because a lot of people when the Wii U came out, that's what they were saying. Damn, I wish I could take this on the go. I wish I could leave my house. So somebody Nintendo listened.
Can you believe it?
That sounds like a good idea.
You know what? Can you believe it? I've got the most loud fucking neighbors on the, and they had a cheek to knock my fucking door and tell me I'm loud on this mic. You fucking.
If you don't get your JTech ass out my property.
Oh God.
Unbelievable. They are loud 24/7, 48/4, fucking 7 days a week.
Well, today they need their sleep.
Fuck you motherfuckers.
Callum Hunter asked you a question there,
I got it. Shout out to Callum Hunter. Hold on. Let me go to it. Shout out to Callum Hunter for the $2 super chat, or €2. He said, happy Brexit Day. Guess you're referring to you, Foxy. Happy Brexit Day. I don't know what that is. Then perfect image.
They're free from the European Union.
Brexit Day. This ain't no Brexit. It's all a scam. We're still going to be part of the European Union. It's just, we're leaving in name only.
Also, shout out to Perfect Image, $2 super chat. Their Alienware portable. He's talking about that UFO thing. Is he talking about that?
The UFO looked good.
Yeah, he's talking about UFO. That looks it looks good, but what's the price on it? Well, actually, it wasn't even no price on it. It was like a concept, right? It was like a beefy concept.
It's a portable PC platform, right?
It's got Windows 10 on it. It's got everything.
How much does it cost, though?
I don't think they said the cost of it yet, but I'm down for it.
It's gonna cost a pretty penny.
Yeah.
That shit ain't no $300.
No.
that's like you're talking. I can't.
Well, you think they'll release a $400?
I can't even guess. That shit ain't $400 either. That shit's like.
Nah, I don't think they'll be that stupid. Release a $500-$600 portable.
I don't think you have a choice because think about it. What technology are they using to make it just $400? It's a. Yeah. They're not gonna take a loss on it.
Yeah.
It's a portable. Well, you think about it. It's a laptop designed as a handheld. That's really what it is.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. You know. Yeah. When I first saw it, I was like, "Damn, maybe Nintendo."
It's like you're playing PC games. That's like what launcher does it use? Does it use Steam launcher or like you install Steam on it?
You can install applications on it, whatever you want. So you can install. It's basically a legit PC.
So it's a Windows.
Yeah, it's a Windows PC basically.
Yeah,
it's a Windows PC.
That's just gonna be expensive.
Yeah, it's got to have some up-to-date drivers. Like it's got to have. Yeah, it does. It definitely has to be up-to-date for sure. So this is going to be one of those. I don't want to say extremely pricey type of handhelds, but it's going to be.
Even that, imagine if it had like an equivalent to a 1070.
Yeah,
but shrunk down to portability.
Listen.
It's gonna
that
be
PC fucking Alienware thing. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
That
UFO.
That's gonna have the same problems as the Switch. Battery and thermals.
Yeah,
but I can play my Steam library, bro. I'm with it.
Yeah, but you're not gonna want to play at 30 frames per second, though, bro.
Unless it's beefy.
720p.
And if it's beefy, you pay money.
Yeah. I think they already said that it's not gonna be 720 or 30 frames per second. Also, there, Foxy. I think they said it's.
It will be because let me tell you something. If you try the 60 frames per second mode, right, with 1080p or 1440p, your battery's gonna be an hour.
Yeah, good point. Battery life.
They better have Tesla up in that motherfucker.
So you're gonna drop 720p. You're gonna drop it 720p, 30 frames per second, to get 3 hours.
No, but this is the thing. When it's PC gaming, you can control and tweak your settings.
Nah.
That's the beauty of it, though, Fox.
Bro, this is.
I think Fox is talking about.
This isn't something plugged into your wall. This is a portable. All those settings.
I think he's talking about the power wattage of the components. If you're pushing 1080p 60, it doesn't matter what you tweak. You draining. I think that's what you're saying.
I get
The
what you're
battery life,
saying.
yeah.
I'm saying, but we really don't know anything.
Yeah.
Like we really don't.
No,
Like,
you
this
don't
is
need to know anything. It's common sense. You look at the portable nature of gaming. There's a reason why there's a ceiling for portable performance, because it's in a small form factor that relies on a
I
battery.
understand, Fox, but you do realize we're talking about a laptop components. That's what's in it, and
Yeah, but
laptops can run games just fine.
Yeah, but they
That's the
last like
kicker.
3 hours. Laptops.
It don't matter. I'll take that. How long does the Switch last? Full brightness.
5-6 hours if you buy
Yeah.
the new.
Not
Exactly.
really. If you get the new model, yes. But like I have the older model and I run at full brightness. I get about
think
2,
I'll
maybe
have
3 hours, depending on what game I
the
play.
PC will have the same problems as Nintendo.
Yeah.
I think it'll run better. I think this is just
No, it
people that
will
want-
look better. I'm not going to
The
dispute.
graphically it'd be better.
It will
yeah,
look better
definitely.
because you can tweak like the resolution option.
And you got the benefits of it being
But
a
the more you
PC.
tweak,
It's
the more
running
you
And
go.
Windows.
it's going to be expensive though. You're talking
But
like
the more you go
$800.
higher though, the more you go higher on options, the less battery time you're gonna get.
No,
think it's-
absolutely. But
yeah.
I don't need a look when it's that small. I don't need anything more than a 1080p screen or even 720 when it's that small. When the screen is that small, dude. Now you're talking about Fox. Check this out. Now you're talking about running games maxed out at 720p with new hardware. Are you kidding me? That's not that hard.
It's still going to be
You
better.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It will be better than the Switch because the Switch is
Yeah.
using 2015 technology. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
but it won't
That
be
thing's going to be
drastic.
8. Yeah, I think it's
the,
going to be 8 bills.
but
Yeah.
the advancements in the mobile
bills.
space are
Yo, you're
smaller
right.
than
Alien
in
bills.
the
priced
desktop
anyway.
space.
I'm going to say 8 bills.
Now, Alienware is
did the
always
side
overpriced.
controllers turn into
Yeah.
like a 360 controller too? Isn't that like the thing too? Like when you
But how
put them
comes
together.
Nintendo's not suing them? They had people suing them for being like Nintendo had people suing them for saying,
Suing
"Oh,
who?
you're using our shit." Why are they not suing Alienware?
So, and who?
Alienware.
Alienware,
For what?
because that
Schroeders,
Chinese company sued Nintendo saying you copied our shit,
Mhm.
and that got thrown out.
Copy what though?
The
concept,
Joy-Con, the
Joy-Cons, yeah.
Yeah, but they're not
the
Joy-Cons, you know.
They're not
Yeah, but they
Joy-Cons.
slide on. They do the same thing.
I mean, bro, so that we've been seeing this shit with cell phone games like that slide
Yeah.
on.
No,
Cell phones
no,
buying
no,
the
no, no,
attachments
no.
too, yeah.
You misunderstand. I'm not saying what's right or wrong. I'm saying a company sued Nintendo. So I'm surprised Nintendo's not going after Alienware because this is a sue culture. That's
Yeah.
what the game.
Yeah.
It's a suing culture,
That's true,
isn't it? That's
yeah,
all they
yeah.
do. That's all they do in
Yeah.
the industry is sue each other.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be overpriced, but it'll be cool. It definitely looks more appealing to me because I have a massive Steam library. It's Windows. It's running some sort of Windows version. And
Better form factor than a laptop.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could say that. Yeah. Instead of getting a gaming laptop, you could get this.
To be honest, when
Now-
it comes to PC, I go to PC for the premium
Yeah.
side of gaming. I don't want it reduced to a handheld. Like that's why I want game on a PC in the first place because I want the best, not. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't bother with the handheld PC. I just sit at the desktop and play at the
Yeah,
top spec.
but you'll play your Switch.
Yeah, but the Switch is different. It's $299. My PC costs £1,500 There's a big difference, man.
Yeah, but I got you can't
My
buy a
PC's
better
like
PC.
5 switches.
Okay, but like I said, then you can't. If yours costs £1,500 and mine costs £3,000, like there's
Exactly.
no better.
It's even worse. It's even worse for you.
But I still like shit like that, bro. That's appealing to me. I'm telling you, there'll be a market for that. I'm not saying it's gonna sell like the Switch because they don't have the software to back
Right.
it
Somebody
up.
will try it.
And it'll be more expensive.
Yeah.
But it'll
just
be
saying-
more
I'm just
expensive.
saying
It'll
most-
appeal to a certain market.
I can say it's good to take your Steam library on the go.
Blaze, let me just explain. Just to clarify. I think most people go to PC from console because they want the top tier experience. So to downgrade yourself to a portable experience is kind of defeating
No, I get it.
the objective. Do you know what I
get
mean?
it.
Because
Yeah, no,
I
get
wouldn't
it.
game on PC for a lesser experience than console. That's a waste of time. So to put it in a portable,
you know why I bought a
diminishing the
PC,
quality.
Because I'm a PlayStation guy and I'm so sick of get on my level 60 FPS, 60 FPS. Now these PC guys are saying it's not 60 anymore. Get on my level. It's 240 hertz, and it's like shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Like I bought a PC just so when they say, well, a lot of these PC gamers, like low key, the hardest core PC gamers, they're rocking like a 980 at like old ass. You know what I mean? Like they're cheap as fuck, bro.
You know what the problem really for the UFO is? Really, it's not really the specifications or even the price. You would need a legit, serious seller for this handheld. Like you would have to really push something really big on this. So,
my guy Meds, what up?
I tell you what, yeah, I wouldn't game on a PC outside of the desktop experience. For me, then I might as well stay on console because PC's top tier. That's why you do it. You don't go from console to the same experience on a PC. You're going to PC because you want a better experience on console. So when I say it won't work for Alienware, I mean it from that aspect. Like PCs demand a certain, there's a certain ceiling with PC gamers, and you're not going to get that on a portable.
yeah.
Because
Now,
really,
what if you want a better portable experience?
You'll be, but if you're a PC gamer, and I'm talking about PC gamers here, okay, because they're only PC gamer would spend $700-800 on a portable PC. You know what I mean? But if you want a better experience, like you're saying with a portable, I'd say this: you're paying what $279, $299 for a Switch. That's nothing when you compare it to £800-900 for an Alienware portable. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You for the money, you'll take the downgrade, but you're not going to spend £800-900 or dollars on an Alienware fucking portable for a really low experience. That's better than the Switch, but barely better. It won't be significantly better than the Switch.
How do you figure?
Because I know how fucking portable electronics and thermals work. I don't need to know what technology they've got. I just know how battery performance and thermals work. And it doesn't matter what chip they put in there, the battery's not going to last. And what's the point in having a portable that lasts for half an hour to an hour?
That's a good point. But I mean, I just bought like a really high-end laptop, and I already have a high-end desktop. But I bought it, not as my main joint, because you're right. Like where I want to play my games is at home at my desk on my PC. That's the premium experience, right?
That's the premium, yeah.
But bro, I'd be having a lot of downtime at work, and that little bullshit laptop I had wasn't cutting it, so I bought a high-end one. I want to have that premium experience and take it anywhere I want.
But your high-end laptop. But you got to remember, your high-end laptop does not compare to a portable PC console.
Yeah,
it's using the same. It's using the same components. Yeah, but it's using laptop components.
Yeah, but it's bigger. It's using a better cooling solution.
For sure. And the battery will definitely last only like an hour. But I mean, that's kind of all I need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you can't
plug
compare
that shit in, bro.
You can't, or you plug it in like your laptop.
Yeah, you play Fox.
I can't play my laptop without plugging it in. It has to stay plugged in.
Yeah, but even you guys just backed up what I was saying. You plugged it in, so it's no longer relying on a battery. So of course you can get all the power you want out of it. I'm talking about battery only.
Yeah, but where the hell am I playing these games that I need that I can't find?
No one's really going on the bus and taking their come on.
Yeah, but Switch gamers are doing that. I'm comparing to the Switch environment. Nobody with a Switch is going to a wall to plug it in.
No.
Maybe one person, two people, but the majority they play until the battery dies.
Absolutely. But the Switch consumer is not the same person who would buy this particular product.
Exactly. That's why the money difference is there.
Yeah. It's a niche product, even if it comes out, because I don't think it's actually ever going to come out. But if it comes out, it'll sell a few thousand copies for hardcore ass PC guys, and that's okay. Not everything is meant to sell.
Bro, there already is a portable, like this whole Switch thing. There's already been portable little handhelds with running PC with laptop parts.
I've seen them, but here's the thing: they haven't taken off like the Switch.
Right,
they're like, when it comes to music, you got underground and you got mainstream, right? Those those PC portables you're talking about, they're underground. Like the enthusiast knows about them, but the general consumer doesn't. Like I know what you're talking about. There's that foldable one. It's a PC and it plays like a Game Boy, not Game Boy, but like a 3DS. Yeah, it's a foldable one. I've seen it. Yeah. But the thing is, that's an enthusiast who knows about that. Like the mainstream, they don't even know what the fuck that is. But the Switch is mainstream, and that's where the money is.
Right. No,
I'm not trying to kill you lot's argument. Trust
No,
me,
no,
I'm
no,
not.
bro.
Because
This is not an art, bro. This is just.
I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn.
Fox,
But,
I don't take it as a lost argument. That we're just going over what we think about it. This ain't.
We also have to look at two different things because remember, this is Alienware. All they do is hardware, and they make money on hardware.
Mm-hmm.
They're not a software company. Nintendo has, they have to sell a lot of hardware because ultimately it's the purchase of games where they make their money from. Alienware doesn't worry about that. They don't sell games. They don't care about
games.
And
they just provide the platform.
Hell, the hardware they don't even really make it themselves. They
Alienware
sub-purchase it. They sub-purchase it from AMD or other people. They put it together. They slap an alien symbol on it. Here you go, and they make $300-$400 overhead.
If the
Bro,
Alienware,
that's what everybody.
That's all it really is.
If you look at Sony's OLED
if
TVs,
the Alienware comes out,
LG
that'll be a niche product. You know that.
Yeah, but the thing between them is, like a lot of their stuff is not like super big. You know what I'm saying? They probably overcharge the price on this stuff. They probably make like $300-$400 off the sell because again, they're not worrying about.
Do you know why they overcharge?
Because that's how they make their money.
Do you know why they overcharge?
Because they're Alienware.
They slap a symbol on there.
It's not because they're Alienware, because they know it's not a mass market product.
Yeah.
So the margins aren't there. So that's why they have to charge, because they know it's always going to be a niche product. With Switch, it's so cheap that there's none of this overcharge, 500 instead of 299, because they know already this is a consumer. They're willing to take a lot, and I'm not saying Nintendo are taking a loss. I don't know their financials, but companies are more likely to take a loss when something is going to go mass market because they make their money on the software.
Yeah.
But I know you're saying
it's the Gillette model.
You can't make money on software of the PC. There's no licensing model.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Everybody.
Yo, Fox, I'm agreeing with you 1,000%. All I'm saying is take that little handheld and then say, look, we're gonna give you the availability of Origin and all their games and Steam, and Steam has the biggest library on earth. Imagine having Steam's library Origin.
You can do that already. You've got NVIDIA Shields that can.
Dude, NVIDIA Shield. I have an NVIDIA Shield, Fox. It's not there, bro. It's just not.
Yeah, but I mean streaming. You can stream.
Bro, are you gonna sit here and stream games, bro? Once in a while.
Yeah, but the battery will last longer though. You might have lag, but your battery will.
Yeah, but now you're restricted to environments.
Now
where you at?
Now I can't. Instead of downloading the game and going out, now I got.
I'll be honest with you. There's no company now at this stage in the game that can compete with Nintendo. They're 52 million. Alienware ain't got a chance. I mean, I'm not knocking their products. I'm not knocking their products.
Bro, Alienware is trash. We're not talking about that, bro.
No, but I'm not knocking them. If you're talking about mass market, Nintendo got it sewn up.
Absolutely, bro. No, we're not. Yo, Fox, I'm not arguing if this is going to be mainstream or they can't compete with Nintendo. Obviously, I'm talking about they know there's a niche market. Put Steam's library out there on the go, and people are with that, bro. That's why people want to beat a part 2.
Yeah, but bro, for that to matter, it has to go mass market. If it's
not
niche,
really,
the revenue is limited. The revenue is so limited when it's niche. Like, look, they'll be looking at Nintendo financials every quarter, and they'll be crying because they'll say, "Oh, look what we're getting on this." The R&D that goes into making that Alienware, like, it's a lot deeper than just putting it out there for a few people, for a few 100,000 people, when you've put all that money into art, into the research and development.
I understand, but like a monitor like mine, that's a niche market. Okay,
I'll say this:
Asus knows they're not. Asus knows maybe 100,000 of buying this monitor. I'm just throwing it out there because it's so expensive and it's a niche market. If you want all these little HDR, 144 hertz, G-Sync, all that IPS, it's a niche market. Like, yo, there's money to be made.
Those are different things, though, bro. You're talking about a monitor that's the money. I'm talking about licensing fees. Yeah, I'm talking about licensing. Like, Nintendo makes their money because of licensing fees. That's why they can charge $299 for their platform. But with the PC, there is no licensing model in place. It's a free-for-all market. So you're not going to make no money. That's why the R&D is the serious part of the equation, because you're going to put all this money into creating the products, but is there a market for it? And is it big enough?
Right.
I
No,
don't
no,
want
and
to go
that's
Dragon's
those are
Den or
serious
Shark Tank on
questions.
you, but that's how it works.
No,
Yeah,
bro. That's
but
I know that's.
I would say this. I look at it this way, right? The most popular tablets in the world are iPads and like Galaxy, right? And then you
Yeah.
got the Amazon
Yes.
Kindle, and you got all those, right? But
Yeah.
you still have this niche market of people of companies
Yeah,
that you
but
don't
why
even know
are
their
Apple the
name.
leader?
Yeah,
Why are Apple the
Apple's
leader?
Yeah, they are the leader, right? But
Why
that's
are
not
they
my
the
point.
leader?
I don't
No,
know.
why are
Whatever.
they
But that's not my point. The point I'm saying is this: despite Apple being the king, you have niche companies that make tablets specifically for kids, and they make money. I say
Yeah,
that to
but
say this.
they do make money, but not a
What
lot.
I'm saying is, what I say this to say this. Those companies don't give a damn what Apple does. So I have a feeling Alienware don't care about Nintendo. That's not what they're concerned about.
Yeah, they're not trying to
They're not
compete with
projecting their
Nintendo.
numbers to match Nintendo.
And that's
I
the problem.
guarantee,
That's the problem.
it doesn't, because if I'm Alienware, who's saying that I have to be concerned with Nintendo?
Yeah, you know,
Not everything.
I respect you.
Not everything is a competitor.
I agree.
I respect you. So I'm gonna say this. That's the problem. They don't care.
How is that a problem?
I'm putting my money into someone who does care. That's the problem. I don't put my money into companies that don't care. I don't invest in companies that don't care. I don't buy products from companies who don't care. I buy products from companies who do care.
Well,
And that's why Nintendo gets my money.
Yeah, but they care for what they try to do. Like, if I'm in part of Alienware, right, and you came up with that, I will ask you, what the hell does Nintendo have to do with Alienware?
Like, a lot. It's a competing product.
No, it's not. I'm making a high-end PC experience platform.
But bro, it looks like a fucking Switch. It looks like a Switch in a different.
I don't care about that.
Dude, it looks like a Switch in a different color. That's competition.
That's fine, but that's fine. So they know Nintendo has.
If the company's telling you we're not selling to what Nintendo's selling to, we don't care about that audience, and we know, and we're projecting these numbers for us.
You know, I'm going to agree with you. You know why I'm going to agree with you?
When
you said we don't
I promise
care.
you this: Mercedes is not looking at Toyotas.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
I promise you. I promise you. When they made the X600,
bro, I'm gonna agree with you on this. I'm gonna agree with you on this. You know, you said they don't care. I agree with you. Do you know why? Because they got other things going on. This is a side issue. But Nintendo, their Switch is their everything. Do you understand? One's banking on everything, and the other one's banking on. We'll see what takes off.
I know.
Because Asus's money comes from whatever they're dominant in. Nintendo only got the Switch. And that's why I'd rather back the one who's got everything to lose than the other one who has nothing to lose.
Bro, but I'll back both. Like, you know, I buy Nintendo.
My money's limited, bro. My money don't go far.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't see it as backing.
My money's disabled. You know what? My money's disabled. It don't work.
Yeah. I don't see it as backing. I just see it as, if you see a product and you like it, buy it. That's all it is. It's not like you're marrying the company. You're not exchanging vows. It's just a product.
No, but you're thinking in a singular aspect though. See, whereas I'm coming from like an overall business view. Like, what's the R&D cost? What's the market? How many can we sell? How much revenue can we get? And if you're talking about Asus, now they got other products they can rely on. So I agree with you there. They don't care. I agree with you. It's like they got other things burning. Like Microsoft don't care about Xbox sales for consoles because they got Windows. It's the same kind of thing. But what I'm trying to say is Nintendo only have their console as their main money maker. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, like
and that's why I buy Nintendo.
Like Sony only has PlayStation as their real money maker. They got other things going on. Nothing brings in money like PlayStation. So I'm not saying, you know, from a niche aspect, it doesn't matter who cares. Of course, somebody cares because they're buying it. But I'm talking about from a mass market point of view, which is where the real money is. Alienware can't compete.
Right. We're not saying, bro. I'm not saying that Alienware is trying to compete.
Like I said before, when BMW makes that $100,000 i8, I don't think they're looking at Toyota Corollas.
And
saying, I don't think that's not part of their equation when they're making these cars.
You know, I think we're both
Ferrari don't care.
I think we're both right from different perspectives.
What Hyundai does. Ferrari don't care about what Hyundai. They're cars.
Pure. I think we're both correct, but we're coming from different angles. Like, you're correct on your angle because I agree with you. Like, I'm not stupid. I agree with you. Mercedes aren't looking at Toyota's mainstream motors. They're not, because the money that Mercedes make on their high-end models easily kills the fucking revenue that they get on each fucking Toyota Avensis sold, whatever. Do you know what I mean? I get that. But also in the console space, though, it's different. Like cars are different. In the console space, like if you're looking at mass projection, mass consumer, market domination, because that's what it's all about. It's about market share. That's all it's about. Like, it doesn't matter about our opinions. It's about market share. And if Alienware can't erode Nintendo's market share, it's a dead product.
But
I don't care about the enthusiasts. Some enthusiasts like train spotting.
But here's my question.
I don't care about train spotting.
Here's my question, though. Who says that is what they're trying to do? Is a role?
I say it. I say it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what you said. If the company's not doing that.
Yeah, but you asked, so didn't you? You said who said. Product. Yeah, but you asked. You said who said, and I said I said.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, when I'm asking that question, I'm asking from the perspective of what the company's trying to do. If the company doesn't care about Nintendo and don't look at Nintendo,
it's not about caring for Nintendo. I don't care. Of course, Alienware is not looking at Nintendo thinking we need to take all of their market share away. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the Alienware product is good. I'm not knocking it. It's good and it's better than Nintendo Switch. But I'm saying it will always be a niche product, like you said. I'm actually agreeing with you.
But like I said, anyway, Alienware makes PCs, they make monitors, they make a bunch of shit, peripherals, all that.
Exactly. They got other things to rely on. Like Microsoft has. Nintendo don't have that luxury.
Right, and that's fine. And that's why I bought a Switch. I bought a Switch to play their software and their games. What I'm saying is they're releasing, say, hey, we're going to release this little high-end little portable. Yeah, I mean, just to give it to the people that have PCs and already have massive libraries. We don't got to worry about it. All we got to do is make sure that the controllers, everything feels good, the battery's decent, and we'll put it out there and make some money. We'll definitely make money on top of it. We're not trying to compete with
Well, listen, I'm not going to lie. I'm not gonna lie. The last 5 minutes, I felt like I had Sodom and Gomorrah on me, but I handled it well.
nah, bro. We're just having conversation.
That was definitely a good conversation between you. That was good.
It was 2 for 1 though. It was like Iceland.
I was trying to break through to you, bro. That's all.
Shout out to Eric Strom for subscribing. Welcome to the show. Yeah, that was a good conversation between y'all two. For sure. And even Meds, I don't know where Meds went. I guess Meds was like, oh, I gotta go.
Even Meds got so triggered he jumped in the damn chat.
Now, I'm in this one some two Xbox topics. That's right, 2 Xbox topics, because a lot of people go, oh, he just talks about PlayStation. Here's some Xbox topics. Here's some good ones for you. Xbox announced an adaptive controller add-on that turns wheelchairs into joysticks. Now, this is basically for disabled individuals who like to play games. And you guys remember those? I don't know if you guys ever heard of a guy in the fighting game community. His name's Brawley Lakes. Like, he has like
yes.
You're Brawley Lakes. There's like a bad condition where like he can't use his he can use one hand to like hold the controller, and like he plays with like his uses his face to hit the controller and whatnot.
Bro, I know
what you're talking about. Yeah,
crazy, man. Like, that's awesome. I can't even.
He uses his cheeks and shit.
Yeah, this is for those type of gamers who are like in that bad shape where they can't really use their hands and they rely on their wheelchair to get around. This is a controller like an add-on for them, so they can basically play a AAA budget game, like let's say the Ghost of Tsushima or a fighting game, and actually be part of the experience. So that's what that's for. That's for Microsoft. I think that's a good idea. It's a brilliant idea. It goes back to where they had that adaptive controller with like the big buttons. You guys remember that? The big, huge I forgot the name of it, but it was an adaptive controller. You got it. Was that the name of it? Adaptive controller?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's called the adaptive controller.
Yeah,
so the Xbox Adaptive controller.
Yeah, so that's where it's like that, but this was for those who actually can't use that. It's for wheelchair. Those who are bound to wheelchairs. So, anybody want to add anything to it? What y'all think about it?
That's cool.
Microsoft continues to at least say what you got, but I think it's cool that they're a company that can take a lot of risk and people are gonna gravitate to shit like that anyway. No one's gonna knock that unless you're an idiot. But they're gonna gravitate to it, and that just honestly, bro, if there was no games in life, I think I would headbutt my wall every day. I don't know what I would do with myself. So I mean, just to think there was a guy. If I can find the video, I'll link it in Discord. He went to he did 2 tours in Iraq. and his one of his arms totally gone and something like that. And he's like, he was a hardcore gamer and he was devastated.
Yeah.
And that adaptive controller came out and like, yo, his dad made this whole thing, like he can with his nervous system like send signals and it moves. It's I gotta find that video. It's crazy.
Yeah,
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's dope.
Yeah,
It's
remind
like-
me of this dude who made it to the finals at one of these fighting tournaments. Like he has like only 2 fingers on his left hand, and he lost most of his fingers when a tour in Iraq, and he used his thumb to basically play fighters. And he came in second place.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
And this was
It's
Tekken.
like-
This is a Tekken tournament.
It's great that we're at the point where we have technology to create it, and you got to give props to Microsoft for actually taking the initiative to create it. You know, because a lot of companies could just not do it. You know.
Mhm.
What's that?
Again.
What's that? Sorry, I missed that. I was pissing. What did you say?
Oh shit! No, so you know, with Microsoft being at the with this technology to try to create, you know, peripherals for the handicap, you know,
Oh yeah.
and
Being
people with disabilities.
Disabled people.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
and they actually take the time to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Gee,
Like we
can I
have the
ask you a question?
technology.
Can I ask you? Do you know the word handicapped?
Hmm?
Is that a common phrase in the United States?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or
In
disabled.
the UK, in the UK,
Disabled or
that's,
handicap.
in the UK, that's seen as derogatory. You can't say that here. You get in trouble.
Bro,
if you
we
say that.
have like handicap
Actually, you have
stickers for cars.
you have actually
Yeah.
parking spaces.
You
Yeah,
can't
that
say
actually
you
call
can't you
handicap.
can't you know what? It's funny. You can't say. You get in trouble, man. That people will stone you.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't say
That's
handicap.
crazy.
Yeah, go to
Wow.
America.
You have to say you have to say impaired or disabled.
No, they say handicap. Like you
That's
look at
the
the parking
problem.
spaces, like the spaces, like it actually says handicap spaces.
Yep.
And
Fact.
like
sticker.
like if you're handicapped and you're a driver, in
Mhm.
order to park these spaces, you usually have like a tag or something on your car.
On your mirror. On
Yeah,
your
we
On the
got that
mirror,
as
and it
well.
says
We got that as
handicap.
well.
And it says handicap.
Yeah.
If you say handicap here, it's like it's as bad as saying the N word. Seriously.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
That's
Wow.
ridiculous. I mean, this is some sensitive shit.
It's been
not
like
talking
that
about
for
UK,
years,
No,
yeah.
in
it's just
general.
different things, man. You know,
Wow.
like
I wouldn't dream of saying handicap. It's like alien. I'm not knocking you guys because you got different culture, but I wouldn't dream of saying, "Oh, look, there's a handicapped person." It's like taking the piss over here. Seriously. That's why I asked: is it normal to say that in the US?
yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I get what you're saying, and I understand that. Like, I'm not gonna see a guy in a wheelchair and like, hey, look at that, like that guy's handicapped. I would never say that. But
What would you say instead then, if you had to describe them to somebody?
I mean, I would say he's disabled, or or
Yeah, that's what we have to do. We can't
What to
say
say?
handicap.
and this is not a cap, like but if any company was gonna come up with some sort of thing, it was gonna be Microsoft. You know what I mean? Because like,
Yeah,
I mean, people can say it, but it's frowned upon. It's not like you go to jail if you say handicap.
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it sound bleak, like there's a law. There's no law, but it's still discriminatory. It's like saying, look at that N-word over there. It's like some people find, when I say some, the majority of people find
that's
it
ridiculous that they even
derogatory.
compare that shit.
Listen, we
Yeah.
live in an age. We live in an age of censorship, bro. Like you say, like there's snowflakes everywhere. You say anything, like if you yawn, it offends somebody.
Well, I mean, it goes
But yeah,
again
in
back
America,
to
yeah, but that word doesn't. Yeah, I mean, a lot of places you have signs that says handicap parking.
I know,
You know,
I know.
yeah,
Listen, I
like
lived in the
actually
States.
spelled out.
I lived in the
so-
States for 8 years, but
Yeah, I
that
don't
was
think it's
some
viewed that
time
way.
ago. I wasn't sure change,
Yeah,
but
I don't think
can't-
that.
if I said to my
I
friend,
think the one word that's slowly getting around is the word retarded. That word is definitely
like,
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
time I said to someone,
that
"Oh look,"
word's definitely looked at.
do you know what?
Yeah.
One time I said to somebody, "Move out of the way. There's a blind person coming." You know, like a blind person was approaching us. So I said, innocently, I said, "Move out of the way. There's a blind person." And you know the person who I asked to move out of the way? I don't know them. They were a member of the public. But they said, "Don't say that. You say visually impaired." I'm like, seriously?
Wow.
That is what it is.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Wow.
Yeah, we're
Like,
not.
you can't even say fat. Instead, you have to say food challenge.
Nah,
We're not.
boy.
Nah,
You
we're
better
not that
keep
far
along-
over.
You better keep that along with that virus in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Like, oh shit. We're not there yet. Yeah, like blind. Yeah, I think the only one is retarded. That definitely.
Bro, just look at
upon.
everything. TV shows, wrestling, look at all that shit around the 90s, 2000s, and just look at I just looked at a picture of myself from 7 years ago. I'm wearing like 3XL shoe. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I look so ridiculous, but the shit changed. Like, I would have laughed at myself wearing tight shit, you know, or shit that fits normally.
Yeah.
Like back then. Like, I would have laughed at myself. But
you know what I find funny though? Everything offends everybody. But when you say, look at that black or N-word over there, that's not too offensive though.
Oh yeah.
It's not too offensive, is it? People on Kobe Bryant, R.I.P., on his like death, all the news channels were reporting on it, and one of them said Nakers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we saw that. Yeah, we saw that.
Like, that's like nigger mixed with Lakers, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to say that Hugh brought up the Knicks. They're trying to say that.
But they weren't even playing though.
Listen, let me tell you something.
The Knicks were playing.
I don't
the
want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, even though I will to many people. But let me tell you something. Things aren't by accident.
Right.
Things are put out into the world, verbally, into the universe, for a reason. That's what I'm saying. Leave it there.
Yeah.
How can you make that mistake? You are the most careful when you're talking about a dead man or woman, aren't you?
No, never mind. You're on live TV.
You're
period.
the most thoughtful, aren't you?
You're on live TV. Just be like, are you serious?
You still manage to screw up.
I don't understand how this.
And that's not the only person. There was another guy. Kids were dead. His whole family had died on the plane. There was another news broadcaster in the States who got it wrong. Apparently, quote unquote, got it wrong. All his family had dead. Come on, man! You're reading a teleprompter, you dumb fuck.
Let me say this. So I'm looking at my phone right now, right? Because I picked a random word of the day from dictionary.com, and the random word is sagacious, right? Having or showing acute mental discernment and keen practical sense. The reason why I said this word is because at no point am I accidentally ever gonna say the word sagacious. It's not part of my vocabulary.
Right.
You understand? She says that word because she uses it often.
You know what? No, she was.
It's part of your
instructed.
vocabulary.
No, it's not her. She was told to say that.
Nah.
She was instructed. No, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. A lot of these newsreaders, yeah, they're given instructions. Sometimes when news comes out, if you look at like 20 news stations putting out the same news, they sound the same. They're using the same phrase.
Yo, when I see her picture, I don't think that she was told to see it. Like I don't think so. I think
that's the type of thing that forces a company to fight.
Yeah,
you know, I don't think she'll put herself in that position. Like, are you guys?
No, she's protected, bro. Don't worry about that. Listen, she's protected. She's protected. If they tell you to do something, right? No, listen, this is hypothetical. I'm not saying this is what happened. I'm speaking I'm looking at every side of the coin here, right?
Yeah.
So don't think I think like this. I'm just saying, like, there are different angles to look at this. If you're told to say something, that's gonna rile people up. Because this world is about keeping people on the edge. Yeah, that's what society is made, to keep people in a constant fear, a constant stress level. That's why as soon as we hit 2020, Australian forest fires, impeachment, lies, deceit, death, murder. It's because people need to be kept uncomfortable. They need to be kept on edge so they're good little citizens. That's how it works. If you're too comfortable and happy, if you're too comfortable and happy, now think about it. If you're too comfortable and happy, right, and content, and you got nothing to worry about in the world, well, that doesn't help the rich elitist. That's no good to him. He don't make no money from that. He makes money from your misery.
Fox, we had conversations like this in the past, and it just like if we go into this right now, it's gonna get way too deep. But I definitely like talking to you about this.
I just want to say
this. Listen, I just look at angles. I'm not saying I go to bed at night thinking about this stuff, because believe me, I got kids, a child to support, a mortgage to pay, and things to pay for, right? But I might as well have loads of kids, the things I'm paying out for. But I don't just look at things as they're presented to me, because that's their version of events. I need to know all angles, because if I'm fed the news, then I'm going to believe the news, and I'll be just some dumb sheep being dictated to. I think
Right.
is it David Icke? David Icke said they give you the movie version. They don't give you the real version.
Bro, I don't even watch the news because I'm so like, you turn on news, it's all negativity. I don't even watch
It's designed. It's designed to be negativity because they need to keep you in a state of constant fear.
But dude, this is the problem. Like first of all, when I was growing up, and I remember talking to my friends, you know, I don't care if you're fucking green, purple, or blue. We were saying, hey, that's that old shit. That's them old generations, man. They grew up with that shit. Don't worry, when we get older, all that shit's gonna be in the past. So we got this shit. I remember telling my friends this shit. And guess what? 2020 people, same shit. Actually worse.
Do you know The View? Have you heard of The View? Of course you have. Because I'm from the UK and I know it. The View with Whoopi Goldberg and that entitled daughter of a dead politician. Okay. Do you know, sometimes they sound like they're for the people, don't they? Sometimes you watch them and you think, oh, they're for the common person. They know our struggle. They don't know. When they're given something that goes against someone like, say, Bernie Sanders, they'll turn on him. But that's not them. They're being told to do that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just because you see someone presenting, don't think they're giving you their personal opinion.
Fox, I'm woke, bro. You ain't trust me. I'm
you could put any dummy in front of a camera and a mic. But who's pulling the strings, bro? Most people will say anything to keep their job, especially if they're being paid $1 million a year or
there you
more.
go. Say that again. Most people say anything to keep their job, aka YouTube.com. There you go.
If you're being paid $5 million a year to go on a fucking popular show and talk, you're gonna tell the people what your fucking superiors tell you to tell them. Because you're only worrying about your own self. You don't care about the ramifications. You can't see the ramifications. All you can see is money. But you don't know in 20, 30, 50 years the damage it does to the general population. And you're long dead and your kids are living off your fucking wealth. You're evil. It's true. I'm sorry. I don't want to bring the conversation down, but
no.
There's more to gaming. There's more to gaming. Gaming is make-believe. When you turn off the console, you're back to reality, motherfucker.
Well, not everybody. Other people are sending dick pics.
Oh god,
that's why I try to tell people,
underage girls and shit.
Hold on,
when they turn on their console.
Quarter Rock. A lot of people live on
everything.
YouTube.
Do you know everything is rigged? Do you know when you vote for your leader? You know when you vote for your leader?
This dude's going whole
president, prime minister. Do you know when you vote for them? It's rigged. They have a select people who are gonna fucking drop out anyway. They were never planning to stay in the race because they want to narrow it down to the people they want you to choose, not the people you want to choose. Watch George Carlin, amazing comedian. You need to watch his jokes because he tells you the fucking truth.
Shout out to Hard Dove for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Man, let me.
But wait. What Fox said, a lot of people remind. I don't want to interrupt you, but this must be said because I hope everybody in this room is not like this. But I'm gonna tell you, there are people that think there's like, look, I'm telling you right now. I don't care if this gets to your heart. Everybody in this room, not the chat. I'm saying us. We are a little piece of speck in the sand in this whole big ass thing called YouTube. We're nobody. Like, I hope people like understand, like like you said, once you click off your little X and you shut down your computer, you go back to your bitch of a girlfriend that's nagging you to spend more time with her. You go back to, I'm just saying, like, we go back to our normal lives. So like, I don't understand when people act like they're too big or too cool to do something or to show love or whatever that might be. I hate that shit. That shit's so corny to me, dog. Yeah, that shit is corny, bro.
Listen, I love gaming, but I'm stuck in reality, unfortunately. The console lasts as long as the experience. When I turn it off, I'm back to this real shit that I want to escape from. This is why I'm a gamer. Because I want to escape the shit. I don't want to recognize what's going on around me because I'll go mad.
Right.
That's why I don't watch the news or read the news. I keep it gaming. There's just too much shit out there.
Dude, we live in a world, man. You don't understand. You don't know the world you live in.
That's fine.
People don't know, man. People don't know.
I know, yo, Fox. I know so.
Not you guys here. I'm talking about
no.
in
What
general.
I'm saying is I just don't even want to. Like, I used to be so into the. Like, I just, bro. Like these bills keep coming. I try to like, my girl. Like, I leave them downstairs. My girl will bring them upstairs. I'm like, yo, I left them downstairs. Yeah, but don't you want to see what's in the? No, I don't want to see the fucking bill, bro.
That's exactly.
Leave that shit downstairs, bro.
I'm gonna say one thing, and then I'm gonna say one thing and finish it here. As long as you are family minded, they can't get to you.
That's it.
Once they split the family, you're finished. So you stay family minded, and society will maintain some kind of semblance of balance. But the minute that the family is broken, everybody's broken.
Yeah, that's why we got to keep Sony together, baby. Sony, baby, bloody baby.
The Labour government in the UK in the 1990s, part of the 2K, they went on a mission to destroy the family. They gave women who denounced their fathers of their pregnant children so they can get flats, accommodation, and money. As long as you say that this man is a danger to you. All that went on, breaking up the family. Because they know you break the family, you break the community. Then you can get people to do what you fucking want. But anyway, let's move on to gaming. Pixels. Let's talk about Pixels.
All right, well, I have 2 more topics left, and that's it. Let's get to this last Xbox One. I did say, I was going to talk about it. So, Phil Spencer talked about, what did he say? Hold on, let me bring out the quote. So he says that the initiative are working on new and old things. That's what he said. A lot of people are saying that Perfect Dark could possibly be one of those things that the initiative is working on. However, we don't know what the new IP is. What's y'all thoughts on it? Y'all think Perfect Dark is making a return for Xbox Series X?
I wasn't a big
problem with it, bro.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it, but I was never a big fan of the series. So,
but you see, that's Microsoft's problem right there. Like, you see, people want to talk about Sony's got this little thing they do with third-person action adventure games only, right? But Sony, let me tell you something about Sony real quick, and I'll get to that quick. They're taking, Sony's been taking risk after risk. You know how hard it is to get a new IP off and be successful? You know how hard it is. Okay? So Microsoft, all that shows me is they're thinking come up with some new ideas with this fucking bring back how many, like, look at Forza, as great as it is, we're on like 6, 7, you know what I mean? Look at Gears, you know what I mean? Like, look at all these numbers attached to all these games, and I'm not saying Sony didn't do that, but eventually they split off the order. They got third-party guys to make new games. Bloodborne, I can go down the line. Days Gone, like, I can just keep going, bro. Just come up with some new shit, bro. Stop trying to look to the past.
Right. Death Stranding, it's a new IP.
No.
It's a new
That's dead. You're not going to get a sequel to Death Stranding. That's a one and done.
That's fine, though.
That's fine. I mean, it's a one and done.
That game definitely don't deserve a sequel.
No, I love the game. I love the game. The game's amazing. But I mean, it's not sequel material.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's hard.
A lot of concepts, though, would be great for other games. Like, some of the things he did in that game.
Like the Chiral Network.
The Chiral Network, definitely a concept that could be stolen.
That'd definitely be cool. Like somebody can help you in the middle of a boss fight, send you supplies. That's cool.
Pistol Pete, my guy, SOCOM needs to happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
definitely.
My thing with this thing with Phil Spencer and that tweet is the same people coming up with imaginative ideas. Or is it this game? Is it Perfect Dark? Are the same people that complained to Sony fans of us hyping actual trailers that we saw. Like when Spider-Man came out in E3 2016, and we're like, oh shit, this is made by Insomniac, it's exclusive to PlayStation. You see how good it looks? The negative feedback was, oh, you guys always hyping trailers. So now we hyping rumors for games. Like I don't understand this. Like I don't
Who's
get
talking?
it, you know?
Is that Peter Rock?
That's
Like
Barack.
yeah.
I love
That's
your
me.
voice, man. You're so passionate.
But
When
you
you
see
hear
what
him
I'm
talk,
saying?
when you hear him talk, it's like he's in the military.
Like,
Yeah, let him
You know?
finish. Go ahead.
But that's my thing. Like we look at like The Last of Us 2. Oh, you hyping trailers and more trailers. But at least we know it's The Last of Us 2.
What if you can't
You
hype
guys are
trailers?
like-
What can you hype?
Huh?
If you can't hype trailers, what's the
Yeah.
point?
Yeah, but at least we
You
know
can-
what to expect. He's saying, you know
you
what I
can
mean?
Yeah.
hype rumors and pretend you think you know what the game is.
Right.
Like,
Facts.
like you know, there's no. I'll be honest. I don't know how people are not tired of speculating. Like that shit gets old quick.
Yes, it does.
It's
You know,
like
Jimmy?
every single day, it's a new speculation.
A new rumor, new source. I
Do you
can't.
know what?
deal
Do
with
you know?
it,
Do
though.
you know? Do you know what
It's
gets
so
me?
fucking
Do you know?
tiring.
Do you know what gets me? 2 years ago, when I was dropping PS5 news, more than 2 years ago, there were very few people putting themselves out there talking about their leakers and fucking insiders. Like as the time's gone on and we've gotten closer, like now, everybody's it's like I have to give props to PlayStation Bra because he tweeted like, and I had to retweet it. He said everybody's a fucking insider.
Yo,
He ain't
Ryan, have I not, Ryan?
he ain't
for real,
far from the
Fox,
truth.
Fox, if I didn't like you and respect you, bro, I can't stand this shit about my inside source. Tell me, like, motherfucker,
Oh
you
my
got
God.
Yeah.
like, shut the fuck up with you. Don't got no inside source. Shut up. Like,
These
shut up.
dudes,
Can we
dudes are
wait
just
for the fucking
they're
shit?
naming.
Yeah,
All
but-
they're
but-
doing
but-
is every day they're naming a different configuration. That's every possible solution. 9.2.
yeah.
Oh no, I heard it's 9.3. Oh, I heard it's 9.1.
It's like 12
They're
different
naming
T-flop
every number
fucking.
in the spectrum. You
There's
know
like
what
10
I'm saying?
different T-flop variations.
Yeah. So
And
You
you're
know,
bro, and
bound
what
to
they
get
do,
one
look,
right. You're about to get one
Blaze,
right
you
because
know
they're
you
naming
said-
every scenario.
Blaze, you know you said I respect you,
Yeah.
but this, but that but always leaves a fucking question in my mind because when someone says but, what they're
I
really
didn't say
saying
but.
is
I didn't say but. What are you talking about? Rewind.
okay, but you said, you know, I respect you, blah blah blah, and then you went on to leak
Because you present news.
but-
That's why I'm saying just so you don't take it personally,
I'm
like
not-
I'm taking the
I
shot at
don't-
you.
I don't take it personally, but what I'm saying is the difference between me and what you're seeing now is I've been consistent for years. These people have popped up over the last what?
Right, but Fox,
2
you've
months?
gotten shit right in the past. I'm not talking, yo. That's why I said I don't want you to take it to heart like I'm talking about you when I bring this up. But it's a fact that everybody knows somebody that Phil Spencer, got text me last night. It's like shut up, bro. And look, can we wait for Sony and Microsoft and then debate? Look, PlayStation comes out and look, this is the shit. This is what it is. Boom. Then we can do something.
And you know what? We all can't be right either. So most of it's bullshit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because there's very few people. I'm not even one of them. I know enough that makes me feel confident. But there's people out there, and few of them. Like we're talking about a handful of people who really know everything, but they're not the ones leaking. All the other people are just frauds. And I'm
But
not
they got to
saying
give
all
you
of
credit,
them.
bro. They need to learn to give you credit. There was something you said. I can't recall what it was. And
The load times or
I don't know what it was, and they gave credit to someone else. I'm like, wow, they did him dirty, bro.
Lacy.
Yeah, I
Lacy
get
back
it. I've been getting that since the PS4 Pro. I've had to get used. It's horrible to see when you're me, because you feel like, hold on, I did all that for nothing, but I didn't do it for nothing because the people who watch my videos, they know.
Though, this is what these guys do, right? They go on Reddit, they go on all these websites, or they got a little guy that got some information. And what all these guys do is they steal information, they get information, and then they present it as their own information. It's like, if say I was only subscribed to Ryan and Ryan's presenting the news, and I'm not looking at Joe Schmo and Joe Ali and Toho and whatever, all these other people that said the same shit, I don't know any better. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, like the past 2 years, I've never seen so many inside sources. Like, even 3 years ago wasn't this bad, but now everybody's just you got the inside scoop. Like, whoa, like I thought this was something unique.
But can
Now
you imagine?
everybody,
But can you imagine? Imagine, you got a girl in it,
yeah,
and you know your girl, right?
bro, you know this, bro.
Imagine different people are telling you who your girl is, but you know who your girl is. So you
Yeah,
know
I
it's
get- I
bullshit.
fucking-
Now
yeah, I got you.
imagine seeing Twitter, all this PlayStation 5 nonsense, and you know, but you can't prove that they're lying because that means you have to give up what you know, and you're not allowed to give up what you know. So you have to kind of just sit back and just watch all this foolishness happen.
That's frustrating.
Sometimes I make videos of fake rumors on purpose, like to ridicule. I'm not ridiculing outwardly, I'm doing it inwardly. Like, you won't hear me not mock these people, but there's a reason why I'm mentioning it. If I'm mentioning it, then it's a joke. Do you know what I'm saying?
Just say it how it is, man. You're either in the circle or you're square. No, let me stop.
Push square. But no, but I'm just saying, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not acting like I'm the arbitrator of all PS5 news. I'm not. I know very little. In fact, most of what I know is like, if I was to say out of 100%, I know 30%, and 70% is my own speculation. Like, but I'll be the first to admit that because I'm not trying to act like I'm the paragon of PS5 news. But you got people out there taking bits of what I say, what Hip Hop Gamer says, what someone else says, what Tidux says, and then they're making their own shit.
And that's annoying.
I see my own words in there and my own news, and it's like I'm powerless. I can't say nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Fox, people know the deal. Like you said, if your subs are following you and they're watching you, then they know. Like you don't need to say shit. And I like that if you're so-called like sprinkling other shit when it don't belong there, just to see if they grab that shit that you sprinkled and will actually repeat it. Because then it says, okay, now they're watching me, so now I know what to. You know what I mean? So that's kind of
what it is. I get information, but it's limited. It's not like, I'm not saying it's code, but I'm given enough information that I have to do something for myself, like use my own brain as well. And that's where the speculation comes in. I get something, and then I say, okay, this is what I've got. It needs to have its bones, but I need to give it flesh. And this is the only possible outcome I can think of. So that's my speculation.
Right. Real quick, you have a $2 super chat from the Superior Artist.
Yeah,
Foxy, check your Twitter.
Yeah, I told him I had him. I didn't forget.
I checked it, but I didn't see anything. I'm on my Twitter now, but I don't see nothing.
And Fox, let me make this clear too. I don't mind. I love speculating, but the thing is, this past 3-4 months has been like every fucking day there's something new that's totally left, and then next day it's right back right. It's like,
but imagine it was only me. But imagine it was only me. It wouldn't feel like that because it's one person. But you got a million. You got like a million pretending they're fucking insiders. That's why it's overbearing.
You can't on Instagram, whoever you follow, that's what you see. On Twitter, you don't follow these people, and you'll still see shit popping up. It's like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
see, the speculation would be fine if it was true to the merit of talking about technology and the possibilities that the technology could bring, and basically on a bit of reality, like, yeah, AMD's making this, so it's possible. But that's not what they're speculating for. People are doing the speculation just to say my console's better than yours, and I don't understand using something that's not proven to say one product's better than the other.
I know.
Right. With no proof that is even happening.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense to me.
Here's the crazy thing, though. Here's the real kicker. Okay? Behind every lie, there's a semblance of truth.
Facts. That's facts.
You can't make up a lie if there's no truth behind it, because there's no point lying. You wouldn't have any substance to even lie if there wasn't a truth to cover. So even with all these fake ass leaks, there's one common fucking reoccurring theme. And if you're somebody who can spot that, you'll see that the SSD remains consistent by everybody, that it's more powerful, that it's more faster and more efficient. Do you know what I'm saying? So there are things you can take from even fake leaks and say, yeah, there's a probability to this. Because there's no such thing as a lie without a semblance of truth. And that's just fact. You cannot lie unless there's truth behind it. Well, why are you lying? You'd have to be mentally ill.
Some people are, though.
Yeah, but let's assume that most of the population is not mentally ill. Because mental illness is it's prevalent, but man, we live in a sad world if everybody's mentally ill.
Yeah. All right.
It don't matter. At the end of the day, Sony's gonna look. You want to hear some fanboy shit, like for real? Sony's gonna pound you motherfuckers out 2-1
Let's
again.
do it.
It's gonna be 2-1 again. It's gonna be even worse than 2-1.
Sony baby.
I'll tell you one thing,
I'll
tell you one thing. I hope people have got their little notebooks out, because when all said and done, and you find out what's really happening with PS5 and Sony, and the official word is out, you'll be able to see who were the frauds. You'll be able to see who were the ones claiming they were leakers and they were fucking insiders. Because
you're right. Eventually, it's gonna come to light. Oh, you're right.
Exactly.
I got my receipts.
One thing I can say is I've never claimed.
Yeah, like
I
can name you one
never
who came
claimed
out and
I was
exposed
an
himself.
insider.
Yeah, I can name one who came out and exposed himself to the max and then goes, "Oh, well, my source lied to me." It's like, dog, you didn't have one to begin with, and that was Dreamcast.
Well, if
Guy.
it's
Yeah, I remember that.
But wait, if it's a source who's
No,
on
he didn't
the
have
inside,
he didn't have a source. He lied.
no,
He
but
just-
no, let's assume that he wants everyone to believe he's got a source for the sake of the argument.
oh yeah.
If you're gonna come with that and say my source lied to me, then
Expose
your
them.
source is meant to be someone who's on the inside, or it's not a source, right? So how can your source get it wrong?
Yeah.
Yo,
How can they
Porter
get it
Rock.
wrong?
Porter
That's
Rock, look,
crazy.
I do a lot of giveaways, so I keep a lot of receipts. I just whatever, right? But you are the king of fucking receipts, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you find these Twitter posts from 2 years ago. You'll attach it. Like, what did you say?
What people don't understand, my memory is almost illegal. Like, I remember, just like maybe because me being in the military over 20 years, and I just learned, I get
You know
trained
what?
to that.
You got attention to
I
detail.
just have memory. So, like, when somebody gives me orders, or I get instructions from the commanding officer, and it's usually like 5 hours long, I remember every word and every detail. Because in my line of things, if you do something wrong, somebody could die. So when people speak and I listen, I remember everything you said. I can remember a conversation I had with people 3 years ago. I just remember. So when I see something, it's in the bank. And then when 3 years later something comes up, I'll be like, wait a minute. I remember your ass said this. So then I
Time
go
to
Twitter.
withdraw that shit.
I just go to Twitter. I put their username, their Twitter name handle, and then
you
I type
draw-
in keywords.
Yeah, I've been seeing
And
you
then boom,
in
the conversation's there.
post. You be doing that to post all the time.
Yeah,
So-
I
know
just
what,
put
you
their
know
Twitter name
I've been
and
seeing
keyword of that conversation, and
You're like me.
it's all there. I'm like, there
You're
you
like
go.
me. You're like me, bro. Pure.
I
You're like me,
remember.
because I will never forget that tweet, inappropriate image that went out.
Oh shit!
In 5 years, I'll remember that shit.
This is like I'm blind. I turned blind.
I'm not
Yo,
in the,
who was the other YouTuber?
I'm sorry. I turned visually impaired.
listen.
who's
I'm
the
not in the.
other
I'm not in the military, but I'll remember that shit.
Yo, Porter Rock, who's that other YouTuber that it happened to?
The what?
That he left his camera on and he's fucking winking himself off. Who was that?
Who?
YouTuber?
Yeah,
I didn't
What?
see that shit.
bro, he was like a big YouTuber. Someone say it in the
I
chat.
know you're talking about. It wasn't. Fuck. I know what you're talking about.
It's like a three words. But yo, the point is that's even
RXL?
worse to me.
It wasn't DSP, right?
No.
DSP, there it
It was
is.
DSP.
Oh,
Dark Side
that's
Phil. Dark Side Phil.
Yo, that
Yeah.
motherfucker left his
He didn't
webcam
know.
on and
He
started
didn't know his
jerking
thing
off.
was still.
Oh no.
What did he start doing?
Yo, you never seen that video? He
Yeah,
thinks
Dark
he's
Side-
not
Oh,
live
no.
streaming.
He thought his live stream was over.
What happened in the live stream?
Oh no! So he thought he turned off the live stream. It was still recording. He went to a porn site and he just went to town.
Oh no.
You see him like
my man-
moaning, whipping his head back and
my
shit.
man
Wait. Forgive me, I'm British.
And
What do you
people
mean
are
the town?
typing
It's
like,
like,
"Oh my god, stop!"
well, wait.
Yo.
Were you saying he jerked off
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what he
did the
meant,
wanker.
damn it.
Yes.
He did the wanker.
on camera?
Yeah, you
Yes,
can't
on
see his
camera.
pee-pee because it's small, but you can see him moving his head back and shit.
Yeah.
Well, did he send the video footage to somebody on Twitter?
No.
No.
It's live.
Oh
He
my
thought he turned off
God.
the stream.
Oh, I know where you're going with that, Fox. You're mad. You're a bad guy.
Shit.
Oh shit.
But bro, that's
Oh,
even
shit.
worse.
Yeah.
Like to
But that's happening, man.
I
That's
told
why
Ryan
when you're done with a
yesterday-
stream, unplug that.
unplug it, bro. Yo, if that shit
Unplug
ever
that-
happened to me, bro, I
Unplug the
would-
mic.
I'll be
unplug
ghost
the
for years. You'll
camera.
never hear from me on YouTube.
Yo,
Let me tell
Porter
you.
Rock, if that shit
I'll be
happened to you, bro,
ghost.
you were done, bro. You might as well just leave.
Yeah, you
That
can't
man
go back.
ghost. Here's the thing. It would hurt Porter Rock because Porter Rock's all over the place. Like his face is all over the place. They
I'm
know
not-
I don't have my face.
Do you know what? I'm
I
not
don't have
gonna
my
lie.
face.
I'm not gonna lie. Maybe this is
I can't
too-
recreate a new account. That's it.
Maybe-
exactly. You're done.
maybe this is too much information, but I can't lie. You see that whole jerking off thing? I can't do that. I'm too aware that it's me. I just can't do it. There's no enjoyment there.
Stop lying.
I can't. No, honestly, bro, you know, I'll be so. No, bro, I'll be so honest with you, right? I'm prepared to say this live.
Oh shit!
Everyone on air. I'm so not into doing that I have wet dreams still.
Oh shit, this
Oh
motherfucker.
shit!
Because the shit's got to come out somehow.
This motherfucker.
Bro, I get it. No, I get it. But stop. Man. Like, yo, you can't have, like, I'll be on Instagram and I'll see like a certain answer. I'll look around the corner like, yo, I look out the driveway.
Yeah, when I showed you Katie Forbes, this man lost his whole mindset.
I can't do it. I can't do it because my mind doesn't disconnect. You know what it is? My mind
Use
can't
your left
disconnect.
hand, dog.
No, listen.
I travel too much, so my wife's not. When I go,
this is real. This is real. Listen, this is real. This is the realest thing I'm
it's
ever
either that or I'm
gonna
a cheat. You know,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it gotta come out.
Listen. This is the realest thing I'm ever gonna say right now. My mind, I don't know what's wrong with me, but my mind can't disconnect from the action of me doing it to the fantasy. It's like I'm just too aware that it's me doing it.
Bro, I know it's me doing it. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, but I can't do it, man. I can't close my eyes and do it. I just
shit.
You gotta do like SpongeBob. Use your imagination.
I tell you what I do.
God.
I tell you what I do.
He said, use your imagination.
Listen, I tell you.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Listen. I tell you what I do instead. I actually have intercourse. Believe it or not.
Well, yeah.
I actually do it.
Oh, bro, yeah, no shit, yeah.
So lucky for me, I don't have to look to my gifted hands.
Fox.
Yeah, but when my ass is in Norway for 3 weeks and my wife's in Germany, I gotta do what I gotta do.
3 weeks.
You gotta shoot your shot, right? Put a rock.
And everything.
Are you serious?
You gotta do something.
Wait, are you serious? No, wait. Are you serious? You can't last 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Hell no.
Yeah.
All I can say is then don't go to jail. Don't go to jail.
I'm saying, why do you think the Latino race is the fastest growing population? We fuck like rabbits. That shit gotta come out. That shit's gotta come out. We can't maintain that shit.
Do you know what? In 3 weeks I can be so.
I look like, you ever seen what's that movie with Ryan Reynolds with the dog with the big balls?
Oh yeah.
I look like that after 3 weeks.
Oh shit.
You know what though?
That shit hurts.
You know why I say that? Do you know why I say that? In 3 weeks, right, I can have so much going on. I can't even think about sex. I got too much going on.
Bro, that happens. That happens, Fox. But to say that I'm never to say I'm not doing it because I know it's me, like, mother, I know it's me, but
dude, I haven't done that. I haven't done that since I was 17, and I was born in '83. Work it out.
Shit.
okay,
I did it last week. I ain't gonna lie.
He said
last week. You just did it before the podcast, Mike. What are you
talking I wish I did do it. I wish I did do it though, because I have to change my sheets every night.
Oh God.
yo,
let's move this on to the last topic and end this show. Good Lord, we're going for 2 hours.
I took advice from Ryan. I do it in the shower.
Advice from me, motherfucker.
oh shit.
Oh, Ryan, you giving advice like
take
that?
no advice from you, motherfucker. Nah, ejecto, son. Ejecto. What do you mean advice from me? Hold up, no.
There you go.
That man tried me. No. Pause. Master pause. All right.
Looking at all the Instagram stuff.
Don't get me wrong. Do you know what? People are deep, you know. They think like because I don't do it, I think there's something. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying I've got a weird relationship with it. That's just me. That doesn't mean you're fucking Satan.
I'm just saying, man. You gotta get that imagination going, bro.
Don't worry, you won't go blind. That's a fallacy. You're not Satan.
No, but like I said, Fox, I get busy too, bro. There'd be some like, you know what I mean? I get busy too. Fuck, at the end of the day.
Polly fucked up. Fuck you, dude.
He does. Listen, I get busy, baby.
What?
No, you think I'm saying busy like that? I'm saying like for real, like real.
Well, look, at least you don't have to send pictures online.
Oh god.
Right.
Damn busy, baby.
Blaze.
Yo.
At least you don't have to send pictures online, all right?
Oh my god, bro.
Oh shit. All right, I'm done.
First of all, how comfortable? Like, yo, I won't even do that with my girl. Like, my girl says, send me a picture. I would never even do that.
Yeah.
If my girl said to me, send me a picture, I say, what do you want to see a picture for? It's right here, look.
Ain't nothing like the real thing.
Oh shit. Done. I'm gonna pass that knowledge on, Puerto Rico. I'm saying. Let me move on. All right, move on. This is the last time, people. When we close it down, shout out to everybody. Hit that like button. 146. Yeah, let's definitely close this out, right? Remote play coming to the Switch. Now, PlayStation remote play, that is going to Switch. Now, there was a Sony's going around asking would they be interested. Apparently, they're pitching this idea to Nintendo to put remote play on the Switch with PlayStation games.
That's dope.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Everybody saying brilliant?
Absolutely brilliant on Sony's behalf. If they could pull it. But I don't think Nintendo will go for it.
Right.
Yeah.
I've actually tried remote play, and it's good. It's good. I've tried it on my phone. It's not
I
bad.
think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant for the sake that if you want to use it, you have to buy a PlayStation and PlayStation game.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you want to do on your Switch.
Right.
So it's a win-win for Sony.
Yo,
Because you're still buying the PlayStation and the game.
Yeah.
Yo, Porter
Doesn't matter if you actually play the games directly on the console. That doesn't matter. You bought the console, you bought the games.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
The first time I met Porter Rock, he was
Xbox
trying to expose me, bro. The first time I met this guy, you remember I was talking about the Vita's God and this and that.
Shit!
We made the back and forth videos. You remember that shit?
I made a comment. Vita's trash. Oh my god, Blaze went at me.
I'm like, yo,
no games? Huh? We got no games.
I showed like 500 games, bro. Too.
Oh shit.
Yo, that's funny. But
Y'all say this is a good idea.
Better.
Remote play on the Switch, PlayStation.
Remote play's gotten better. Remote play on the Switch ain't happening, bro. Period.
Yeah, but they're pitching the idea to Nintendo. I think it's going to be up to Nintendo to say yes or not.
Nintendo's saying no.
Yeah.
They're going to say no. Because look at it this way, right? Let's say if Nintendo said yes, right? And they allow remote play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, a Switch owner could look at, let's say, for example, The Witcher 3. $40 for the Nintendo version, or I could pay $15 for the PlayStation version. And you
already own it.
Or you already own it, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But let's say if you're a Switch owner and you never owned the PlayStation, you decide to buy a PlayStation. And instead of buying the Switch version of The Witcher 3, you buy the PlayStation version. It's $15. And you could play it on the console at home with better graphics as compared to a docked Nintendo. But on the go, you remote in, and now you're playing it. And most likely, it still looks better.
Yep.
Obviously, the connection and the internet will impact. But potentially, it still looks better.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Missing the point, though. Survive together.
Can
I say something?
It's a win-win for Sony, not so much for Nintendo.
Yeah.
Can I say something? Peter Rock said, like, I don't want to challenge him because I don't want to see my behavior to come off as, confrontational. So this is just and he's in the military, and I haven't got a licensed weapon. But anyway, so he said something about, you can go online and play the stream version, and then you'll see the PlayStation version's this price. But chances are, you ain't gonna see no £15 price on that. You're gonna see, like, everybody knows that when you go online and they show you them prices compared to retail, they're always close to the normal price anyway.
Usually, but they gotten better. Like Witcher's $20 for the complete edition right now.
Yeah, but that's if are you buying that physical?
No, digitally it's like $20.
Yeah, digital.
Well, on PlayStation Store.
Yeah, I bought Witcher 3.
Is that sale or normal price?
No, like CD Projekt Red adjusted it. They made sure, like they've gotten better. But you are right. They're
damn, really 20.
Yes.
That's the normal price. That ain't no sale.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the game's like 5 years old.
The game's like 5 years old.
That shows you how much money they made that they can.
Yeah,
CD
oh
Projekt
hell
Red
yeah,
will do that.
easily.
Yeah, it won Game of the Year.
Now
a
I
while
will
back.
say, CD Projekt is. I hate using this word. Consumer fire. I ain't gonna use it. They're not greedy. They're not greedy. I'm not even gonna use that word. They're not greedy. They know to do right by their fans.
Right.
Yeah,
They own
yeah.
GOG Galaxy, which is a launcher like Steam, and it's DRM free. And dude, they're just like, look what they made The Witcher 3 with not even half of the money that GTA had. Think about that.
Yeah. So
that's what you call a
I
gym
just don't-
studio
but-
right there.
But
They
back
could
in the
be up
day,
there
I don't
with
think Nintendo will go for it.
Yeah, I think they'll
don't
be
think
up there
Nintendo-
with Rockstar.
Yeah.
Give it a few more years if they keep pumping out the quality they're doing.
Nah. I
Man,
love CD
Rockstar's
Projekt
hard,
Red.
man.
Now I'm talking about like
Rockstar's
they'll get
hard.
up there, like they'll get their company really, really.
But you know
out
what?
there. Yeah.
I think Rockstar's becoming complacent
Yeah.
because, and I don't want to go too off part topic.
What, they're
but-
smelling their own farts, you think?
No, yeah. Well, here's the thing: they legitimately made one game this entire gen. Grand Theft GTA 5 don't count because that came out on the PS3 360 and they just remastered it.
You're right.
The legitimate only game they really made was Red Dead 2. That's it.
They put a lot
Nintendo
of resources
made
into that, though. You think
nothing
about
else.
it, though. Yeah, they put a shit ton of resources
Isn't that
into their
Isn't that the
products.
secret to their success, though? Because if you look at the sales for GTA 5, it's like over 100 million.
It's
now.
like a fucking event when you get
I think
GTA
that's
out
because
there.
that's what caused this complacency.
Yeah.
Because before GTA 5, they would make 4 or 5 games in a gen.
But you know what they say? You go with the market. So whatever the market dictates, that's what you go with. So they're doing what the market is. Because people aren't complaining about Rockstar not releasing games regularly.
Yeah, bro. People
Do you
want
notice
Max
that?
Payne 4 right now, bro.
No, but they're not out there petitioning. Do Rockstar get a
No,
good
they're
break?
not. They're not.
I noticed Rockstar get like preferential treatment from gamers. Like certain companies, they get left alone.
Yeah, that's true.
You want to know a fact about
That
Nintendo?
you can't tell them nothing.
Nintendo has released a lot of Wii U ports to just gen. That's all I'm telling you.
Remember when PlayStation was getting bragged for?
Nintendo literally has survived off Wii U ports. They've literally survived.
You know what that says? Do you know what that says though? It
Fucked up
says,
for that.
you know what it says though? Either Nintendo are really smart or the people are really stupid.
It just
Because it's making them money. Because it's making them. Look how much money they're making. Mario Kart launched on the Wii U, but it's done 20 fucking plus million on the Switch. Alone.
It's just crazy, man. Yeah.
That's how much the Wii U sold by itself.
But if you can get away,
It's not like 20.
if you can get away with it, if you can get away with that, right?
That's the truth.
Why would you change? Why would you say, "Oh no, let's have some effort. Let's make some ethical decisions here"? No, you wouldn't. You'd say, "This is what the market is putting up with, so we'll do it." It's like microtransactions. It couldn't survive without people supporting it.
Yeah.
But people did.
Yep.
So I blame the consumer because you got the power.
Yeah.
The thing is, like all those, the Wii U had good games. The problem is nobody bought the system to enjoy them. So Nintendo, it was a smart thing to do, regardless. But if you think about it, from Bayonetta down to the Mario Kart, even they want to say Super Smash Brothers is a new game, bro. That's added characters with added maps. Really, I mean,
Do you know what's funny though? Here's the irony. Here's the irony in that statement. And I'm not knocking what you said. It was absolutely true. Absolutely true. But you say the Wii U didn't sell many consoles. If you look at its top selling, if you look at the top selling game on Wii U, it sold more than the top selling game on Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
What does that say?
it says Xbox trash.
30 million, 40 million units sold, but your game, your number one game, sold more than a system that done 46 to 50 million.
Yeah.
So Nintendo, people might knock them and say, "Oh, they're very conservative, stuck in the past," but it works for them.
Nintendo sells like their software sells like hotcakes, no doubt about it.
It does.
Oh
They
yeah, definitely.
sell like hotcakes.
Yeah,
And I bought them.
They know what
Shit,
their
look at
fans
Pokemon
are
right
going to
now, they're
buy. That's
Blaze.
the thing too. You can say about Nintendo. They know what their fans are going to pick up and legit purchase. Like
Imagine you had a
everything else.
business. Imagine you had a business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you like a shoe shop. You make shoes, but you only make one shoe. There ain't no choice. You're just buying this shoe, and people are buying it in the millions. Why would you make another shoe?
Exactly.
Fact.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit. Like I said, look, Blaze, Pokemon, it's done 16 million right now.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
And
And it has half the
just pure
characters,
trash.
right? It has half the characters this time around.
And it's not even been out a year. And it's done 16 million.
16 million. That just crazy. But then again, that just goes to shows like how powerful that that game is for a handheld for them. Like, you know, Pokemon just a big franchise.
It is.
Yeah,
Listen, it ain't a secret. People love exclusives. I'm sorry. You can say what you want about exclusives are bad for this and bad for that. But people love exclusives. I'm sorry.
Yes.
And they move the market, bro. They move the industry.
If you were born 10 years ago, you might not understand that. But everyone else understands. Everyone loves exclusives.
Yeah.
You know what's annoying?
And they're necessary.
You know what's annoying when the people that argue that point, right? I throw a little baby like, all right, so you only play on Xbox, PlayStation 2. I'm like, why you bought PlayStation? Oh, because I played the exclusives. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done. And with that, the conversation's over. They admitted the reason why they bought the console.
Anti-consumer. Oh, they should be on all platforms. What if they're on all platforms?
That's why I hate that fucking word, because they don't know what anti-consumerism is.
Yeah.
They don't understand. And it's like, this is not what anti-consumer means. Not even close.
Do you know what anti-consumerism is? It's launching an online fucking streaming service and not releasing a new game in 40 days.
Yeah.
That's fucking anti-consumer.
Stadia.
Cough, cough. The shade. You know? Like, I give them a perfect example. A legitimate anti-consumer practice is PSN Plus and Xbox Live Gold. Paying for online. Right?
Yo, do you remember Xbox Live Gold? That is
legitimately an anti-consumer practice. Because picture this. You go buy Call of Duty, right? A $60 game. And the company that makes the game and hosts the servers, you are purchasing a game that has single player and multiplayer from that company. But you can't access a portion of that content unless you pay somebody else to play it.
When you're already paying your
That's anti-consumer. I already paid Activision $60 to play the game. It's their game. The game's running on their servers. So why am I paying Sony to access something that doesn't belong to them?
Plus the internet bill.
Or Microsoft. That is an anti-consumer practice.
You
pay for a product that you fully cannot use unless you pay somebody else.
People need to realize that these companies can only get away with what you let them.
Yeah. Even World of Warcraft is an anti-consumer product. And a lot of people, oh man, I caught a lot of flack. And I'll tell you, and I explain to them, this is why World of Warcraft. You have to first buy the game, right? You pay, let's say if you buy the complete edition, right? And it's $50. So I go to the store, I download it, I install it. Guess what? It doesn't work. Because now I have to pay even more money to make it work. So if I have to pay more money to make it work, then what did I actually purchase to begin with? Data to fill up my hard drive?
Exactly.
I didn't buy anything. What did I pay $50 for?
Exactly.
I didn't pay for shit.
Yeah.
Unless I give you more money, the $50 I spent doesn't work. That's an anti-consumer practice.
Do you know what? This is why I don't play games that rely on online connectivity. If I can't play the game offline, I don't want it. Because there's too much restriction. There's too much control. I've got to sign in to play this game that has a single player mode that doesn't need anybody else to play with me. I've got to sign in. If I don't sign in, I can't play it. Fuck you.
And not only that, that game will be, once the servers are gone, you'll never be able to play it again.
Yeah, it won't be like Mario. It won't be like Mario, Super Mario, whatever. There's no museum for games like that.
Do you know how many petitions you will fucking see? Please don't end the server. I'm still playing it. I just got into this.
You know what I mean? Once the server's dead, there's no historical fucking collection.
You know what, Fox? I'm going through that right now on PS3. You know how many PS3 games?
Oh yeah, they're shutting down.
They're all gone, bro. All of them. I play with people and they're
Resistance,
gone.
I think.
It's not even. Yeah, but here's the thing. It goes worse. It's not even multiplayer games. I noticed that some single player games are being removed because the license has been bought by someone else.
Bro, you can't play SOCOM, period.
You know, but you know when a company has taken on a license for a franchise, like say the latest James Bond game or something like that, or Marvel. Do you notice that when another company gets the license, the other company has to remove the game from the download store because they
Yep.
no longer have the license. That means once your game's deleted, you'll never get it again.
Never. And
Yeah.
that's
Unless
the
you have the physical
PS3 got a
copy.
lot of games like
Yeah,
this.
unless you have the
Yo,
physical copy, you're
Microsoft used to charge you. You have to pay Xbox Live Gold to watch fucking Netflix. Do you understand? Think about that.
I
for a second.
remember that shit.
So you're paying for
Lord,
Microsoft. You buy the Xbox. You get the console home. Now you got to pay for your internet bill provider, and you got to pay for Netflix, and you got to pay for Microsoft Xbox Live Gold just to watch Netflix when it's free on every other platform.
360 was the only device on the planet where you couldn't access.
Even the Wii U had free Netflix, free
remember
access to you.
That shit was wild.
Consumer,
like,
come on, get out of here, bro. They've been doing that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
They still charge you for free to play games.
Exactly.
To this day.
Right now.
Yeah, to this day too. Yeah, if you forget about
Mind-blowing.
that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but they also give you Game Pass where you don't have to buy any games, so it kind of balances
one or
out.
the other, right? Hey guys, I'm gonna head out, but it's good talking to y'all.
Definitely gonna shut this off, man. This has been a hell of a show.
I gotta go eat, though.
Yeah, let's definitely shut this down. This has been a hell of a show. Shout out to everybody who came through. Had a blast. Over 200 plus people. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Not much happened this week, but hopefully we get some more info going into next week for sure, for PS5 and whatnot to talk about. But I just want to say thank you guys so much. It was definitely a lot of wild stuff that's happened in the past couple of days, and you already know that kind of made it here. But hey, it's gaming, we're talking. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. If you did hit that like button, I just want to say shout out to everybody that's in the chat, everybody who donated. Appreciate y'all, the new faces, and of course my panel. Shout out to Porter Rocky came through. Do appreciate it. Meds came through. And of course I got my current panel who's still here. So Mr. Blaze 4K.
You don't get named.
I'm naming him. God damn it. Blaze 4K. Go ahead, brother. Do your intro.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Foxy, everybody, Mike, Cloud, I always appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much.
Anytime, bro. Anytime. Mr. Big Mike.
Yo, stop. Thanks for having me on there. Big Cloud, Foxy, it's always an appreciation to be on this show. Go follow me on Twitter. Big Mike 102477. I'm out.
All right. And of course, Mr. Foxy Games UK. Where can they find you, brother?
One thing I like about this panel in particular is that there's no yes men here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's no ego. It don't matter what you say. No one's going to just agree with you because they like you. Do you know what I mean? Or disagree with you because they dislike you. People here have their opinion and we share them. Sometimes we agree. Sometimes we disagree. And that's what I live for. Because if I'm on a panel where everyone's agreeing with, well, you just only need me. You don't need anyone else.
Big facts.
Absolutely.
So play games, not corporation.
All right, man. I want to say shout out to everybody again. Shout out to Carlos. He couldn't make it. Craig Karras. He'll be here next week. For those of you that was asking, where's Craig? He'll be here next week. He had to do some extra shifts, but you already know. Obviously, the whole crew is not complete yet, but we'll be in full force tomorrow or next week for sure. Shout out to Flo Bedosh. I think that's how you pronounce it, for subscribing. Welcome. And yeah, man, it was definitely a good show, man. I do appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much for rocking out with us. We'll see you guys next week. And that will be episode 100. But also next week,
99. I thought it was 99.
Next week will be 100. I said no.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
next week will be 100.
Bacardi.
But next week also have an interview with Mr. Gio Corsi. For those of you that are interested, I'm gonna have a one-on-one with former Sony executive Gio Corsi here with you guys.
Wow.
It's gonna be on the 6th, so I can't wait.
Well done, man. How'd you swing that? Well done.
Talk to him. He's a good dude. He works for Elphonic. So
that's quite a catch.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So for those of you that have any questions you want me to ask them, feel free to send them to me in our Discord. It's gonna be linked in the description below, or if you haven't seen it in the Nightbot, just click on that link. It'll send you right to the Discord. You guys send me your questions, and you can ask a Sony executive what you guys think.
Do you know what? Though? You're gonna get a lot of views for that interview, but you know what will get you more views? Get J-Tech on for an interview.
Oh God, stop! But hope you guys enjoyed the show again. Thank you, and yeah, until next time, y'all be blessed. It's Big Cloud Gaming. I am most certainly signing out with the peeps. Y'all have a blessed one. Later.